That one for my microphone. Why are my speakers not functioning? My microphone is.
Just see us lighten up.
I believe that should fix it all.
Well, tell us if we're unmuted.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we can.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
check
we're
here.
unmuted.
Hooray!
Yeah, it
Yay!
works. So
Thank
yes,
you
we're
for
not going
letting
to go
us
through
know
the
the
introductions again.
foxtrots.
Yes,
Whoop!
we're not going to go through introductions again, but
Very professional.
We
Yep.
are back here. We are doing things.
You know
killed
who we
a lot of
are.
things last time. It was fun. Now we're going.
But
to
we'll
be
go
doing
over
a little
quickly.
bit
This
more
is Ren,
things.
this is Ninja, this is Cole, and this is Uni. They are playing
Hi.
characters.
I am the
You'll
movie
learn about them in a
monster.
second. I'm the fifth guy. I am Blue. I will run this game. There. Intro over.
Yay!
Now we're back.
To
Yep.
catch that up, these guys did a group decision to rewind 5 seconds to actually have a conversation with the giants and not blow them off. So, yeah. That's the only thing you guys miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We came to a consensus to rewind time because we realized that we didn't even ask the giants their name.
Brain machine was a little
I'll
empty.
admit that even at the best of times, that's not a detail that usually comes to mind in conversations for me.
You are here to murder things.
That is fair.
The more you are here to be the hired gun that is extremely effective.
Okay. You say that, but I'm pretty sure she also has the highest charisma modifiers in the party.
Honestly,
Yes, she does.
Definitely.
It's very funny.
Yeah, it's the terrible part because it's like, look, I'm trying, I'm going, I'm getting there, but
Like you say, she's not here to like do much of the talking, and you know that's what everyone else is here for. But I'm pretty sure, stat-wise, she is the one who's meant to be doing the talking.
Well, when it has counted, like back in that one village, that one city where the guy was trying to shake us down at the gate, I made him get out of the way because I gave him the stink eye, and then I actually was nicer to the kobolds who wanted to shake us down, and then they just let us through.
yes.
Yep.
yeah.
So chat, if you want interactions to go different with your players, you just make them a different character. You can have the same interaction, but if it's a funny little guy, they're normally nicer to them.
They're nicer to
Well,
play
to be
with.
fair, the kobolds were just trying to take their regular toll, which, you know, I talked them down from because they really wanted a bunch of money.
To be fair,
And the
I
other
think
guy
they were trying to
was a
shake us
tax
down
collector.
for more than the regular toll.
Exactly.
They
They were
They-
gunning for more.
They saw that you guys had a lot of money and decided to try and ask for a lot of money.
What, did they smell it?
Eh,
No, they used
No,
the
No,
one of them
one guy
had-
had.
Oh, that's
One
right.
had
They had the thingy.
Yeah.
One has a spell called Estimate, which allows them to estimate how much gold you guys have. They don't get the exact value, but they get a rough idea. And because I could tell that you had a few thousand gold on you at the time, they asked for like 500 gold. But then when I realized, oh, that one in the back looks scary and has weapons, we'll ask for the actual money, which I think was like 10 or 10 each or something like that.
This is
Well,
25
actually,
each, I think.
For the kobolds, I actually used diplomacy, and you know, Carmen was a very cute, pretty fox, and they decided,
Yep.
oh, that's nice. For
Pretty
the tax
fox
collector,
lady.
him I intimidated.
Hey. So yeah, stepping back, you guys just had
A very
a lot
rough
of back and
encounter.
forth. Yeah, you had a rough fight with the Orc Warlord and the Hobgoblin General that you guys have been tracking down this entire time, where you discovered they attempted to summon an ice elemental that they referred to as the Destroyer, but upon being summoned, you saw was an ice wyvern. A pretty powerful pretty powerful elemental from the plane of water. You were unable to stop them from performing the ritual, but to yours and the DM's surprise, the orc actually managed to defeat the creature as he said he would. But before he could celebrate too much, he was taken out by the rest of the party.
Yeah.
He was shot twice in the head.
Yep.
Deserved.
After that, you guys decided to take a small break to heal up. You studied the remains of the ice wyvern and discovered that on its death, it has essentially become a body of living ice now, and will continue to radiate this ice field from its remains. Pretty much until the end of time, from what you can tell. So, mechanically, for pretty much ever until it is dispelled by magic or something like that, 30 feet dome around this creature will have a constant harsh weather condition of blizzard. So no matter what else happens to the rest of the cave, if global warming catches up and melts the place, this 30-foot dome around the ice elemental will always remain a frosted wasteland.
Honestly, kind of terrifying conceptually.
Yeah, wow.
Very spooky.
Yeah, so like
Spooky.
from here to here.
But yeah, after your rest and healing up, you stepped out and were once again greeted by the two giants who claimed to be guests of the goblins, and who were in the middle of looking over the wreckage of what you have recently learnt is a spaceship.
Pathfinder just has those.
Yep.
I believe Scully rolled high enough to know that this is a thing, and it
Yes.
is very, very ancient technology that doesn't exist anymore.
Fair enough.
I also got a sick Neo crossbow.
Yes. You used what little you could by getting close to the ice wyvern with some of your potions, harvest it, and upgrade your weapon to now be basically an ice weapon, replacing its
Good well.
previous acid components.
Yeah.
We're about to make it everyone's problem.
Please, not our problem.
Not your problem. You guys are excluded. I don't have friendly fire. We're good.
Scully
So
has
you
gone
guys-
from a pyro to a Mr. Freeze.
Actually,
No,
she went
she still
from
has the
pyro
flamethrower.
she went from pyro to acid to freeze.
Hear
Yeah.
me?
She still has the
But yes.
flamethrower after all, but yeah.
As you examine the spaceship with the two giants, you watch as the elderly-looking ice giant is like scribbling around where this massive tome book he has on him, while the fire giant, she's kind of just like poking at the ship with the end of her sword, kind of looking a bit bored.
She's just poking it.
Yep.
Looking for
It's
anything
kinda like-
particular there?
The ice giant looks down at you guys from his book and just says, "I'm just recording the history that I come across."
You a historian?
A scholar.
Something like that. So, I believe in your term, people refer to me as an archaeologist.
I gotcha.
Scully's just like, yes, I am as well. You can't get more living history than me.
True.
I mean, they
mean,
probably
like, my memory
can,
is-
but
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He chuckled all and just like, I think I've got a few hundred years that can probably compete with your own, madam.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Have a nice day.
Yeah, giants do live a while.
So, are we pretending like this is we're starting the conversation completely over, or do we still know the knowledge
so- I will say that you have learned what they are doing here, but that's kind of it. I basically I've cut off the end of the conversation. Like you haven't ended to be like, all right, we're gonna go check out a different room now. Bye.
Got
I
it.
basically removed that part of the conversation.
Ah,
Everything else has happened like normal.
So we know that they're looking for a seaworthy vessel.
Yep.
They said that they were looking for something on the ship too, right?
Yep.
Like an item or was
Dunn inquires. You mentioned you were looking for something on the ship. Could we ask what exactly you're looking for?
The frost giant kind of like smiles and chuckles a bit, where you see the fire giants kind of like turn back to look at you guys, but looks at him and kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit before he interrupts and goes, well, it depends which of us you ask, that is. We're currently in debate on what is on the ship.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what are your theories?
Well, my sister here is of the opinion that it is a weapon.
Weapon?
She believes it is the hammer of one of our forebearers, is the hammer used to create the landscape, raising mountains from the earth and creating valleys by crushing it underfoot.
So one of those things where it's a fine line between weapon and tool.
Exactly. She thinks that if we found it and essentially returned home with it, we could use it as a beacon to unify the remaining tribes of our people, to try and regather them after the shameful display that we had during the Dragon Wars.
Sounds like a noble goal.
Yeah. An artifact like that would be a definite rallying point, if such a thing does still exist.
Myself, I believe it is the Horn of Calling, a similar artifact from our past. Only this one was used as a rally during the Battle of the First Dragons.
Ah.
Long before man and elf and others walked this world, when it was the home of us giants and the dragons who warred over it. Either way, I'm very excited to see who is correct.
Fair enough.
Both sound like they'd be really cool finds. Fascinating finds.
Yeah.
And who do we have the pleasure of speaking to? 'Cause I realize we've talked this much and haven't even introduced ourselves.
Oh shit, we forgot to ask our names again.
Well, we're doing
Of
that
course!
now.
Don't worry, I noticed I have also forgot to ask your own name. I am Rothliff. I am a messenger from the deep stealth, essentially. A archaeologist and historian. My sister over here from the Kingdom of Fire is Elassa.
Rockcliffe and Alassa?
Yep.
Okay.
Elsa?
Dunn introduces himself.
Name.
Does he want me to introduce everyone else? I mean,
Yes, you're our leader. Do your job.
Hello, I am Teku.
Armin de Avalon, Knight Errant of the Emerald Chevalier.
I'm Scully.
do I actually have to say it? Like, I don't want. I don't really like.
You don't
doing
have to say your name if you don't
You're
want to.
okay,
You
you're
can
good,
say.
you're good.
I don't really like doing introductions.
You're fine, you're fine. We're not gonna send you to jail if you don't.
He might. Blue might.
Yep, cage falls from the sky and lands around. Done.
Damn. Speak your name or die.
Yep, speak your name or die.
Ah, my head. Hi.
Hi.
What other questions can we ask?
So, you said that the ship you were looking for was seaworthy? Or was a sea ship as opposed to the space kind?
Yes, it is a particularly interesting ship, actually. While it was originally a sea vessel, or I believe made by human hands, apparently in its later life it had the ability of flight for a while. That's how I believe
What?
it got up here.
Fly?
Oh, so it's
Oh,
stuck in the
that
mountain.
explains why you're in the mountains as opposed to ashore.
By the ocean. Yeah.
Or desert.
I'll be honest,
Airship,
my
huh?
brain hadn't even made that connection. I was like perfectly ready to accept that ship was just in the mountain.
Apparently, it and its crew were transfer porting these artifacts of our ancestors, essentially, when it ended up crash landing here in the mountains. I've done my research, and I believe it is somewhere in these peaks.
Oh.
I see.
Definitely be something worth
Fascinating.
looking into.
Hmm.
Now, I understand
Hard
that you lot are
Oh.
here to do a... Whoop.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, this is out of character, Blue. And I want to know if I am on the right track of thinking what it is.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't have happened to be the ship that we happened to crash into a mountain that we.
Was it the flying
If
castle
we're-
that we crashed?
It's a castle,
Was it-
not a ship.
It was a castle? That was a castle? I thought it was a ship.
No, it was
No,
a
you
castle,
guys-
but both a castle and a ship can be considered a vessel, and therefore it could be a matter of interpretation.
Fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough. I had not considered that, I'll let you know. But yes, loose terms are, I was considering that a flying castle that you dropped
Okay.
to this mountain.
Okay.
Fair.
This isn't a wordplay thing.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so no loose interpretation, literal ship.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Oh, it's because I'm like, that sounds familiar in the sense that did we actually, as players, do that?
Fucking do that?
No, we crashed the castle. We
That's
crashed
so funny
a
that you
flying
guys did that.
castle.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, that was the one where we first got up there,
Yeah.
where you got the black dragon mask.
Yeah.
And then I tried to destroy it and it shot me back.
Yep, you got it. So, for context, they found a legendary item. So it's like, you know, one-of-a-kind magical item. And these things can't be destroyed by normal means. Ren tried to destroy it just by simply shooting it with a gun. And it violently reacted by shooting the projectile back at him.
To be fair,
Oh, no, that's
learning
funny.
that became essential for later for recognizing fake masks.
That is true.
You got something out of it at least.
But yeah. So we already got pretty much what we wanted out of this cave, so yeah, if you guys wanted to join them at looking at this new ship, I'm game for it.
I wanted to ask if. Wait, no, did we already ask if they know what might be, further below? Because we do know that the goblins are protecting something else.
That is.
I think I
true.
remember them saying it was something. They were keeping something nasty down there, or am I misremembering?
Might
I
be
thought we
mis-
asked about it.
You watch as he kind of like strokes his beard for a bit and thinks, down below. I believe that's where their troll king lives.
Ah.
I'm
I
kind of
believe
fucked
he's-
up. I'd rather some explanation.
I believe that's the third linchpin in their little trio they had going on.
Oh. we
Oh,
might
that
actually
reminds
have to
me.
deal with
I give Scully 3 shields to face.
Yes, I gotta do that, don't I? Do I have to roll the crafts for all of them?
I think you can't actually fail those rolls if I remember correctly.
Well, we're still gonna roll just to see how high my numbers can get.
Yeah, you're plus 19 and the DC's like 20, I believe, for the high-end shield, so I think it's
Congrats, your
one of
shields
those,
are
but-
fixed!
Yeah.
Yay.
Do you know how to fix your own shield, Ren, or do you need me to do it?
Let me check my inventory and I'll see if I can.
Yeah, let me know if you need help, but...
I can also go take a look to see if.
Let's see. Edit item, I believe.
Yep.
Details.
And it's...
Hit points 64 out of 64.
Yep, there you go.
So we might actually have to deal with the Troll King.
Yes. You want to do that first?
I think we should. I know I do want
All
to travel with the giants as well, but I don't know if they
want us.
immediately want to leave. Also, this is
Actually,
a pub board.
I have a question for the trolls, involving the ships, or well, the
Yep.
ship. Do they know whether it was a violent crash or a slow descent?
I feel like crash implies violent.
Not necessarily.
Oh. He thinks Ruben's like, if I was to have a guess, I believe they likely didn't crash for normal reasons. They were likely struck down, but it was even before my time, actually, so I'm afraid I do not have the answers.
That's fair.
Down by what? Or by whom?
Doesn't know.
Yeah,
However, if we're thinking of a crash, depending on the size of the ship, the crash site might be much longer than we think.
Oh.
You watch him open his book and go through it for a bit and goes, by my research, we're looking for something that might have been here for roughly 700 years.
Oh my.
700
I
years.
see.
Is there any
That's
way?
about 100 more than my entire lifetime, actually.
Damn, you're old.
Gotcha.
I mean, you're half his age.
She's only 500
Wait.
years.
Yeah, 500.
Oh,
Wait,
you're-
check.
She's
Yeah,
100 years
400
younger.
plus. 400 plus is what I
Okay.
put down.
Okay, so
I believe in the thing I have you like 480 something is
Okay,
what the
that's
timeline ends
also
up being.
fair.
I thought you were 300 and something. So I apologize.
How
I was-
dare you
you
forget
were-
a woman's age?
You were younger in my eyes.
So Scully was asleep for exactly 400 years, but then she was alive as a person for like 60 something years as a Wyverian, which those guys can live for thousands of years. So she was still pretty young when she died.
Oh,
Still considered a
Oh
baby.
shit.
Yep. Scully did not have a natural death. Let's just say that.
fair enough. All right, fair. We wouldn't happen to be able to do like a sort of history check to be like, is there anything that kind of matches that age range around here?
Yeah, I will allow a society check to see if anyone knows anything about like old Domainese history, essentially.
Well, I'm going to try.
Well, it's
18.
It's Domainese history,
18.
so I will try.
I don't know shit.
I really
No.
don't know shit, but Teku's gonna rely on the things that she does know, which is magic, so. If they're approximating that we're nearby, I will use, what is it called? Detect magic.
Well, I mean, we're like,
Yeah.
we're just trying to think of something that might have happened back.
Scully and Dunn,
Mm-hmm.
as you rolled the same, you kind of both piece together. You try to think of like the history of the land and all that. It kind of like pops into your mind that you remember, as a nation, Domainese is actually only like 100 or so years old, and before that was made up of multiple little countries that eventually like formed one larger state.
Mm.
700 years ago, this land would have been a different kingdom by the name of Seolus.
Oh,
Oh.
right.
Ah, that's right.
That's all you can think of, though. That's that the territory that you guys are in, like Rums area, it had a few different names. At one point, it was called the Protectorate. you know that there was another kingdom around this place called Anaru at some point. You think around this time, this land was known as Seolus, but that's all you can think of.
So Dun's
Okay.
just like, huh, so it was probably around Seolus's time frame. If that's gonna be hard to track.
The giant kind of chuckles like, yeah, we've got quite a lot of wars in between that with multiple different kingdoms of you small folk. A whole demon invasion.
Yeah.
What's fun?
A lot of things to piece together, and unfortunately that means not a lot of people having time to write down small details like a ship that might have crashed in the mountain and then was lost to time and all that.
No, I understand their priorities would have been focused on different things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it also comes with the downside that someone may have found the thing that you're looking for and moved it.
Also true.
As I said, this is basically where my research has led me. I am not positive that it is here. In fact, who knows? The ship might be here, but the object inside might be gone. There are many possibilities. I am positive that the ship would have survived in some state, though, as being in the cold climate that it is, it likely froze over, and therefore has been preserved in some form of state.
Fair enough.
Typical decomposition wouldn't have acted as fast.
Exactly.
Depends on the weather
Gotcha.
conditions of the past, though.
That is
Yeah,
also
house could
very
be
true.
buried under a lot of stuff too.
Above board, do you think that we should mention the android? Because considering they're looking for something, a technology of the past.
Well, he's looking for shards,
True.
so I don't think they'll really cross paths in that regard.
Fair enough. I was hoping. Well, no, I hope that they're not. The android won't go aggressive on them, because.
Unless they do carry a shard, he's probably not going to. That's the only reason he'd go aggressive, from what he remembered saying.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
As if he had that.
Fair enough.
He was programmed to find the shards of old, and unless, there is a shard in the vicinity, you don't think he will go just hostile for no reason.
Fair enough.
And even then, you have to be a literal obstacle between him and the shard.
That is what he said.
Fair enough.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Is there any other, like, I know that we were invited to travel with them for a little bit, but we also do need to clear out the rest of the dungeon. What do you guys want to do? Unless they're
Well-
willing to wait for us.
If you want to, depending on how Blue wants to run things, we could do the dungeon and then catch up with them.
That's fair too.
Yeah.
That is up to you guys what you want to do.
I think that might be the best if they're okay with us.
Yep.
I agree.
Who wants to do the speakies?
Well, I thought that's what we were just saying. It's
Okay.
just like,
Yeah, I thought we were
If they're-
just
Was
discussing
paid.
this in front of them.
I think that's what we were thinking about
Yep.
last time, is that we were saying we'll finish up what we were going to do in here, and then we were going to catch up with them.
Fair enough.
We've just expanded on that now.
Yeah, fair enough.
You watch as he's like, kind of nodding his head, listening to you, and goes, well, how about a proposal? You see, I am pretty sure that this vessel is more your size than ours,
Oh.
which means us going through it will be a bit hard, as you might imagine.
Right.
Right.
So, I would very much appreciate. I was originally going to ask the goblins for it, but as they are dealt with, I'll turn to you, as you all seem quite friendly. If we locate the ship, you can help us by going inside and investigating the lower decks and all that to see if you can locate something that's obviously not of your size.
Ah.
Understand.
In return, well, while these goblins and hobgoblins and all of them were our hosts and treating us kindly, the trolls are just wild animals more than anything.
Fair.
If it would speed up time, he looks over to the fire giant next to her. Perhaps my sister here can lend you a hand to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, considering they're trolls, she would be invaluable in dealing with them.
That is if she wants to join.
She kind of like looks at him for a bit, then just lets out a sigh and looks at you guys.
Yes?
Yep, I'll give you a hand if it makes this go a bit faster.
Yay!
Sure.
Cool. Thank you very much.
M game. Let's do this.
Appreciated.
Thank you.
Oh, Wolfrey kind of like puts his things away and gets up, does a bit of a stretch and goes, I'm gonna go up top a little bit to see if I can find a way to the surface, onto the peaks. I've looked around this cave enough to think that it's not down here, so I think I'll start looking on the surface.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
Enjoy your hunt, as it is.
Thank you.
Will do.
And with that, you watch as the two giants kind of like clasp hands, this like steam sizzling off as the fire and ice meet each other. And then you watch as Wolf returns and makes his way up the stairs to the north.
Fair enough.
Yeah, just a little. Far starts asking why he's changing so much. I'm just like, well, it's a fire giant. She is literally a walking torch.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is on fire.
Or
is-
I guess you could say she's kind of hot.
Ayo.
And then we slap
Yeah,
the
I guess
skelly.
I'll move down here now.
Yes, let's move down there. I
Go
imagine
past
she'll
all
just,
of the corpses.
Yeah, I imagine she'll just follow eventually.
Yep, I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Just doing some things.
Fair enough.
Right.
It's probably stay. Oh, god damn it! Yeah.
Here.
Scully, you're too far.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you're. Yeah, we're trying to like. make
So-
sure
Stay
we
in a
don't-
crew.
Yeah.
As you come down in past the orc corpses, the first thing you notice is you're pretty sure you saw some hobgoblins camped down here. There's a bunch of like tools and stuff that are left over the place, but then you can see hurried footprints running out of this chamber and then heading down south.
Huh.
Well,
I'm guessing they'd sense the wind changing.
Yep. They're probably gathering their forces for their final stand.
Or, just running for the hills.
Probably stay where I am at.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Before, so in front of you, you see this massive, like, just stone block that's kind of like just laying against this cave, like a door, but it's like on a weird angle. When you peer past it to like look inside, you see this large white-skinned troll kind of just stand there staring at the door, scratching its gut, as if like on guard.
Alright. Well, we got enemies immediately after it, so... Are we prepared?
Race his
Yep.
shield. Yep.
I
Alright.
think it's fixed.
You watch Alessa walk up, puts her hand on the stone, and then like looks at you guys, waiting for you guys like to give a signal for her to just pull it down, essentially.
Okay.
Yep.
Everyone's ready?
Give her the signal to
Yeah,
get to
pop
it.
off, queen.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
gonna envenom my. Well, yeah, whatever. It's an action. I did it. Whatever.
She just grabs the stone, gives it a yank, and it just falls down, smashing into the ground, cracking all the ice and snow under it. The troll on the other side kind of like looks up a bit in surprise, like, oh, then looks at all of you guys.
In.
Who you?
Hi.
Your reckoning.
Reckoning. Okay. He then like turns around, and is like, King, reckoning here to speak with you.
I'm
I'm not
This
even
is a-
disappointed by this.
I'm not expecting. them
Not
to
where I was
actually-
expecting that to go, but I am very pleased by it.
Same, bro.
You hear this loud, like, gut gurgle from the, like, base of a belly, like, just roar come from it, followed by a voice just be like, ugh, kill them if they're not goblin.
Damn.
The frost troll then goes, okay, then turns around, you die now, Reckoning, sorry. And he pulls out this large ice-covered axe.
Sick,
And we
sick
can
axe,
come.
bro. It'd be unfortunate if something happened to it.
Initiative.
Sure thing.
Also, don't forget the hero points.
Oh yes, those things have been
Oof.
saving our ass.
Oof. Oh,
that's
no.
a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes.
It's not that many dudes.
4 trolls, yeah, and one big one. No, that's
Throw
the
to
last
Shimmer
one.
dedication, add a fail.
There's Troll King, yeah.
I like how the Troll King's moving first.
It's 19 plus your initiative modifier. On a failure, your initiative is equal to 1 plus initiative modifier. 1
What is your
plus
initiative
19.
modifier?
I believe it's 19. Let me check. It is 15. I am a 16.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
like,
exactly
I-
what I
I-
rolled for you. Oh, it automatically made the roll for you.
Oh,
Because you have to
cool.
fail it. That's cool.
Yeah, that's neat.
Alright.
Technically, I'm before the Frost Troll. Because we have tied
Yeah.
on initiative.
Yes, the Fire
Yeah.
Giant is helping us.
Alright. From in the cave, you just hear this loud, like, snort and kind of like, ugh, they dead yet?
Yeah, no.
No one's even moved yet.
Alright, I will inform you guys how this works.
She does all of our battles
uh,
for us.
Yes, howdy haha. Alright,
Uh-huh.
because she is 2 sizes larger than you guys,
Mhm.
because you guys have never fought someone this big as an ally before,
Mhm.
as you are allies, you guys can share her spots on the grid. By
Oh!
turning
Oh,
enemies,
nice.
essentially.
But it's good to remember when I
Anyway-
was big.
So, anywhere in her, like, little 4 squares that she is,
Mhm.
because she is as big as she is, you guys can also stand there.
Ah.
Ooh.
Good plan. Like this plan.
Yes, very good
Yes.
plan.
She is going to move in. You watch as she takes her large sword and runs a hand along it and coats it in fire.
Nice.
Oh,
That's really cool.
sick.
I imagine if these trolls were actually smart, they might be actually worried.
The emphasis there is on smart.
Like I said, if they were smart.
Understandable.
Which I don't suspect.
She will take a single swing at him and get a critical hit, apparently.
Nice.
Very
Giving him
nice.
a good chunk of damage.
Nice.
Alright, coming.
Yep. Then I shuffle up, scanning and blasting.
Pew pew.
Good start.
For a nat 20.
Yup.
Nice.
Alright. You blast this troll in the head. He stumbles, falls to his knees, and then crashes onto his face. And then you watch as his body begins to, like, just emit this weird steam as he kind of, like, melts a little bit on the spot.
Oh my.
So as he took fire
Oh.
damage, his regeneration was disabled. He is dead.
Ooh.
As I kind of would expected. Alright. Then I'll just aim past him to the other one. Let's take a map on that one because he is not the same target. But that's still a 19 for another critical.
Yep. $41 damage. He'll become frightened 1. Ooh, and stunned 1.
Yahoo! And that is my turn.
Scully.
Okay, I'm ready. My body is ready. Oh shit, I actually have to get closer if I want to do anything. You said I can get in her space, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
you
again,
do have
wait.
to get
Is
closer.
there like a threat of her stepping on me?
No,
No,
because she's an ally.
a friendly.
Okay. Just want to confirm.
No worries.
Okay, can I hit this guy from here? Who can I hit from here? I gotta zoom out a little. I can hit this guy from here. Yeah, I can hit him from here. So that was one turn. I take another turn to load my crossbow with an alchemist fire. Horrible thing has happened. I can't access it because Scully's on her tile now. I can't click on Scully. Okay, there we go. I got this. I will take a turn to load the chill pill with the alchemist fire, and then I shall fire. Pew.
Critical hit.
Let's go.
Very nice.
Okay. He is dead.
Yay!
As he's very severe fire weakness as a frost troll. Does a total of 38 plus 24 damage and kills
Damn.
him.
Fuck yeah.
Ah.
Burn, baby, burn.
So, as you can probably tell from the 4 damage becoming 24, these guys are 20 damage weak to fire.
Jesus.
Ah.
Good. Fuck 'em.
They have both the frost giant, they have both the troll weakness to fire, but then their own frost weakness to fire.
So they're super flammable.
Extra flammable.
Excellent. Flambe.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
Done. You're up.
Hey, Scully, can you see the next troll?
I can only see the dude I just hit.
Damn.
Also, it shows that he's still chill on my end. Is that
That's probably...
a glitch?
Alright, I'm gonna move until I see something then. So, that's one movement? Oh, okay, I see something now.
You see a dude?
Even with sudden charge, I won't technically make it. So I might actually just have to sudden charge from here to hit him. Alright, I guess I'm gonna sudden charge from here and run up and hit.
As you run into the room, done. You see 2 frost giants who are kind of like somewhat getting ready for combat, but on the other side of the room, you see, made of like mostly boxes and crates and supplies, there's a massive green fat troll sitting on like a throne of garbage, currently sitting next to him is this massive rhinoceros covered in fur that he's patting, and he looks up and is like, "Ugh, ugh," and reaches down and picks up his sword.
Fair enough.
Mood.
Fair enough. I'm gonna smack this one. Do I have him targeted? I don't think so. No, I do. Here's hoping I hit.
Very
Oh,
good.
cool, crit.
Break his skull.
Jesus, okay.
What, am I not supposed to say that?
And that's
damage you did.
yeah, I did
There
a lot
we
of
go.
damage. And that's
Fuck
my
yeah.
turn.
Excellent.
Yeah, he
Let's
gets to
see,
heal,
so-
unfortunately.
He will be. No, he is not slowed, but he will be off guard.
Good.
Alright.
Fuck him.
He gets a little bit of healing. Then he is going to take a swing at you, Done.
Mm-hmm.
As he just, with this fucking large hatchet that has like ice coming off it, swings down at you.
Hey, Blue,
Yes.
what's going on with your mic?
It does sound like you're coming in and out, bro.
Hello. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just kind of
It
sound.
sounds like you're on FM
windy.
radio.
I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Might be the fan, but I'm not going to turn that off because it's fucking 40 something degrees.
No,
Understandable.
Do not
Understandable.
suffer, please.
Yeah, no.
Okay. He will take a swing at you.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
Nice.
He'll take a second swing
Mm.
and miss,
Nice.
and a third swing and critically miss.
Great job, loser.
Man, he almost wrote the same thing 3 times. He is no longer bleeding.
Yeah, he managed to heal it.
So he would go. Hang on. Reverse that decision. Yep, he's going to go here instead.
I am gonna take an opportunity to hit him. Because he moved into my space.
That
Oh!
hit.
Yeah, that definitely hit.
Okay, 29 damage.
And he's off guarded.
Yep, he is off guard. And he's slowed.
Nice.
So he moved, you hit.
Knock on wood.
Let's say you hit him. So he moved. He has to lose one action to get rid of slowed, and then he will use his last action to attack you.
Fair enough.
That will hit. For 22 damage.
Ow.
And he is no longer bleeding.
Ah, damn it! They probably have very good fortitudes. They fire these guys so they don't heal anymore.
I can fire one of them.
I mean, you also have Ophira with me.
Oh, you're right.
You have the good girl.
Using Ophira's free action, I
Yep.
will Foxfire this top one right here. So, target is out of range. Ah, right.
I think you just turn that off for this switch. Get rid of the penalty because you're using Ephira.
How do I get rid of the switch?
Could be something when you're doing the roll, because there should be a thing that pops up.
Oh yeah,
and
the
says,
roll itself isn't even coming up.
Yeah.
Oh. Weird.
Hang on, let's see if this works.
Click Foxfire
Just
again. Nope.
We just move you closer. and then you can do it.
Yeah.
And I'll put you back when you're done.
So, strike with Foxfire using Ophira.
Okay, another crit.
Roll damage.
Good snake.
I'm gonna guess by the fact that these guys are big, that's why they have such a shitty armor class.
Honestly, yeah.
I mean, their AC's 20, it's not that bad.
Okay, never mind. But then again, it's like, I remember this being a thing usually. Most tabletop games is the armor class is lower and the bigger the target they are.
And then, as using all my own actions, I will target the other one with another Foxfire.
But hang on, you're back here, aren't you?
Yeah. But I can still use Ophira to...
Oh yeah.
With that said, I do have the question of... Is this at map or is this at normal because this is officially my action?
The first one would have been a Fira's action, so this is your own action.
So it is without map.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead.
Damage.
He's still alive, barely.
And then... I'll do another one with Ophira, and then I'll move up.
Yes. Actually, I'll put you back here.
Damn.
Yes.
And then I'll move up.
Yes.
That being my turn.
Alright. The Troll King kind of points, grunts something, and you watch as his pet just immediately charges.
Huh.
What happened?
Hey, Blue.
Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can I reaction what's it called? Reactive block using Ophira to cast shield undone?
Shield is on yourself.
Okay. Just making sure.
You could reaction shield Afira to use shield on herself, but not on Dun.
Okay.
And I need you to do a reflex save, Dun.
Okay. Oh shit.
This creature comes charging in, smashes its large horn into you, and knocks you prone.
I thought I was cooking. I was not.
It then raises its foot and tries to step on you while you're on the ground.
Damn.
Oof, also hitting
Ooh.
for another 20 damage.
Hell.
The Troll King just sits there chuckling to himself, watching as Dun is beaten into paste. As he is not been able to, he only sees Dun and Teku so far, and is unaware what's around the corner coming for him. Alright,
Carmen's Rite of Reckoning is approaching.
I mean,
his chuckle stops though when he sees the massive fire giant walk in, brandishing her sword, and brings it down on the frost giant. Absolutely demolishing it.
One dead frost troll.
She then turns and takes her last swing at it. At the woolly monsters. Unfortunately, though, it just smacks and it parries with its own horn.
fair enough.
Amen.
Alright, let's see here. 10 feet of free movement. See a target, so I'll go for that one. Let's say Intimidate for the reload. At least that's where the net one is going.
That is true.
Critical hit. 44 damage. He is down.
He got
I do not
foxfired.
believe he did indeed. He is dead.
Alright. I'll just use
So
my
I'll
last,
get rid of both these guys.
I'll use my last action to move up then. And then I'll be dead.
Scully.
Okay, I'm here. I think I can still hit from here. Yeah, I can still hit from here. I do kind of want to get closer just so I can have a better view of what we're doing, though. I'm gonna look at Teku's map to see. Does that count as cheating?
Yes. Move forward
Yeah.
on your own math. No
Damn.
metagaming.
Damn. Okay, let me scooch.
I changed my mind. It is cheating.
Okay, we're good. Good target. Wait. It should still, fire should still be good here, right?
You don't know. It has not been hit yet.
Then I'm gonna load my alchemist fire into chill pill, and I'm gonna go pew pew.
Alright. That will hit.
Yeah!
He is blasted with ice and then is set ablaze as his fur begins to singe.
Give him pneumonia.
Thermal shock.
That's my turn. I moved, I loaded, and I shot. And it seemed the fire didn't do all that much.
Done. You're on the floor.
Alright, I guess I get up.
As you get up, he's going to take a reaction to try and step on you.
Fair enough.
He will miss.
Okay. Gonna teach this beast not to mess with me. I'm gonna do combat grab! Strike and then grab it!
Okay.
Meh.
That missed! Lovely! I'm gonna try again!
Meh.
Lovely! That's all my turns.
Damn.
And I know too, the fire giant also missed.
Yep.
I will.
Oh, you rolled 5 both times.
You're so big, how do you miss?
I will step forward. I will point at the Troll King. And oh wait, I don't have my spells in my hotbar anymore. Cast Ignition. Yep, he's in range. Yeah. Attack! Which will hit.
Another hit.
Roll damage.
Yep. 15 damage. As the flame strikes into his belly, you watch as it sears a little bit into his flesh, but he kind of just pats it away.
Huh. No, it was
You definitely did. Looking at it, you definitely feel like you burnt it a lot more than your attack would have normally, but not as much as you were expecting.
Fair enough. And Ophira will foxfire the boar.
Alright.
Hit. Yeah.
So 6 damage.
And that is my turn.
The rhinoceros is just gonna start swinging at everyone, I guess. So,
I pick the
Is
number
what I
one.
expect.
alright. He's either gonna start with Teku or Dun. And go around the circle in that direction.
Ooh.
So, 1, he will start with Teku.
Hey.
So he will attempt to step on Teku.
Reactive shield.
He will miss.
Oh, never mind. I don't reactive shield because you missed.
He will attempt to gorge the fire giant and miss. And then he will attempt to step on Dun and critically miss. And you watch as that fiery burn on his stomach actually starts to fade away, Ren, as he heals.
Oh, damn it.
Huh.
Even looks around all the dead frost trolls, kind of just, fine, and gets to his feet.
Carmen, I might need a scan over here.
You then watch as he hits his club on the ground a few times. Kind of like caveman stylish, but each time he does, you hear this weird like clicking and like sparks start to go off it. And then after the fourth time he hits it, and the entire club ignites into fire.
Huh. I definitely feel like I need a scan over here.
Methinks he's not afraid of fire.
Same.
He then just starts wandering over towards you with his final action, standing over you, Teku.
Hi.
It's Fire Giant against the Woolly Mammoth, or Woolly Rhinoceros. So, Great Sword 1. Critical hit. A Great Sword 2. A regular hit. And a Great Sword 3. A miss.
Damn it. You can do it, Queen.
Ah. Alvin.
Yes. Well, let's see. I can scan Big Feller with the Flaming Club and see what he's about.
Okay. The Troll King. The Troll King is still weak to fire, but but through natural evolution and strength training for aiming to become a king, he has overcome most of his weaknesses. His regeneration can no longer be turned off by fire until he is dead.
Ooh.
Okay. Well. Fair enough.
Understood.
So he has an ability called Force Regeneration. On his turn, even if he has taken fire damage, he will still regenerate as long as he is conscious.
Hey. Well, time to change that. Going to hero point that.
I'm sorry, it is very rare that you roll.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
it is
God.
very
Oh,
rare
well.
for you to roll low.
That is
Alright,
kind of
well,
surprising.
Gotta
Yeah.
reload the next turn anyway, so then we'll see if we can just make him a little less happy. Yep, he is now a little less happy.
You stare at him, and he stares back. He is immune to being frightened.
Oh!
He is the king of trolls. He does not know fear, be it because he is the bravest of trolls or the dumbest. You are not sure.
I think it's probably a mix of both. So my shit really wasn't doing anything to the woolly mammoth. So I'm gonna shoot
it's near
first.
death.
It is near death, though. That's true. Yeah, shoot it. I'll just shoot it. I'll just do a regular shot with chill pill. So strike. Pew.
That way it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Die.
23 damage. Alright,
Hey!
the woolly mammoth takes the arrow to the head and drops after its blows. However,
Oh.
watching his baby die,
Oh.
the troll begins to angrily roar as he goes into a rage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? I realize I'm not raging.
Well, fix it on your turn.
I will indeed.
Lamau.
My head.
Well, I guess I'm gonna shoot him next. I'm gonna take my next turn to load in an alchemist. That's intimidating. It was a
He's
fact.
He's
Yeah.
raging.
I'm gonna load in an alchemist fire, and then I'm gonna shoot him again. I'm gonna hero point that.
No, you're not.
Lamau.
How did I get the same score?
I don't know. Today's
Gosh,
dice
man.
seem extremely loaded. In a very weird, like they're loaded in a weird way where it's like you rolled the thing, okay, you rolled it again. What?
Yeah.
The dice are stubborn
I mean,
today. They like a
I
certain
won't
number.
complain that the dice have been bad for you, though, seeing as you crit your way through the entire vanguard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's part of the loading. For some reason, we just kept rolling really high in the beginning.
But do I get splash damage?
You will,
Yay!
as he will take 9 damage.
Yay! Wait. Oh, he is a little weak to fire. Excellent.
Yeah, he is weak to fire, just not ass.
1, 2, 3. That's my turn.
That is why he is the king.
Uh-huh.
He has a slight.
Alright, first
Okay,
thing
can I
first.
just put in? Can I just say something really quick?
Yep.
I just put in an image of them trying to decide their king by whoever could hold on to a torch the longest.
Oh,
I'm not, and then I'm gonna move over here.
He will attack opportunity you.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
why not?
assumed.
I hit. 23 damage. You also set on fire.
Ah.
As he run past you and he can get you with a backswing and you just watch as your clothes start to ignite.
Ooh. I can use an action to help put out the fire, right?
Yep, you get to an action to immediately try to put yourself out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's a D20, right?
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Ah,
Oh, cool.
put yourself out.
Neat. Alright. And then I'm going to combat grab. Let's try. Grab this mother trucker. Make sure I'm actually targeting him.
Hit.
Cool.
He is now grabbed.
Yep, he is now grabbed.
He is grabbed.
Yoink.
I believe that is
You move,
I
you
moved.
set yourself off a fire, and you attack.
an attack. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's it.
Alright, attack him.
Alright, I get off a free spell cast because he already used his attack of opportunity. I will cast on him Albatross's Curse. You create a spectral albatross guiding bird for sailors to hover around the target. You and your allies within 30 feet of the target gain a +1 circumstance bonus to attacks.
Yeah.
I will then Foxfire him.
Okay.
Miss.
Was that you or Fira?
That
doing
was me, but now it's Ophira's turn.
I hit.
Who will hit?
9 damage.
And that will be my turn.
We'll heal for 30.
God, he's unarmed. Unharmed.
Jeeves.
Right. As you hold him, he takes a deep breath and lets out this deep primordial roar that echoes throughout the cave, shattering into your ears. I need everyone to make a will save.
Okay.
Understood.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, I do not blame you.
Cool.
What?
Scully and Carmen, please.
Alright.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone.
Sorry.
Alright.
Anyone will succeed.
Yay!
Quick.
And they'll also
20.
succeed.
I would hope that would succeed.
I will be happy that the net 20s are going where I want them to.
Okay, so the only one who failed was Teku. Even actually critical failed, she is actually immune to being frightened.
Ah, I'm scared.
So, Teku, you are frightened too.
Damn, I wonder how much I needed to heal. I wonder how much I needed to, succeed by.
Probably
Uh,
2.
I'll let you know you missed by 2.
Damn!
Ooh,
I
you were
figured.
exactly correct.
Good news is you can't do it again.
Cool.
Once per, day thing?
When you get hit by it, you're immune to it for 24 hours.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
So he could do it again, but he'd have to do it to different people.
Yeah, it would only be to Teku, in a sense.
No, even Teku's only hit once.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
It's literally you are hit by it once, and then you can't be hit by it again for another 24 hours.
Yeah, fair
Ah.
enough.
You're also immune to all of the any Troll King's Roar, so if you somehow ran into a second one today, you'd be immune to his Roar as well.
What are the odds that would happen?
Literally? Already saw that today.
Eh.
That one shows up and attacks you, Scully, but only you.
The consequences of my own actions!
Scully opened
Okay.
mouth. Scully got actions.
He's just gonna beat on Dunn, I think, is the best option for him, seeing as Dunn's holding him.
Fair enough.
Hey.
Yep. So one attack will hit. 9. Go back on fire. A second hit will miss, and that'll be his actions. He is still bleeding. Oh, actually, she is actually going to step over you, Teku, to get the off guard with Dun.
Nice.
Hit, one miss. She is consistent.
Lol.
Garmin.
Alright. So, let's see here. Going to take 10 feet of free movement to get better targeting here. Back here. Start with the shooting and the blasting.
That'll be a crit.
And, yes, lovely.
45 damage. He is... Actually, no. So I forgot he's immune to Frighten. And he is not slowed.
Alright, well, here comes the second one.
Regular hit
Alright.
for 19 damage.
And then, at the turn, even though this doesn't work, it's how I reload.
Fair enough. Alright. Scully, your turn.
Okay, so since my damage did a little bit better, I think we are good. I'm not gonna hit her if I just shoot straight on,
No.
right? Okay. Then I'm gonna take a turn to load an Alchemist Fire, and I will shoot.
21 will miss.
Hey, Uni.
Damn. Yeah.
For reference, for your concerns, technically speaking, Carmen just shot through you, through her, through me.
Okay, fair. And you know what? Am I close enough to just chuck one at him?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chuck the last Alchemist Fire at his face.
Okay. Miss, but you'll get the splash again.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, he's taking some damage.
Is Done here, or is she still gone?
No, I'm here. I was
Okay.
gone.
Oh,
Oh,
sound
wait.
like your fault. You sound like you're far away, so I thought you muted yourself and went off somewhere.
Oh, I
She
probably...
went to grab chocolate.
Yeah, okay. So, my first action is I'm going to drain blood to gain some health.
Alright.
So,
First you'll get your 5 for your rage.
mhm.
That's 20, is it?
Yes.
Then you'll get another 20 from that.
Alright. And then I'm going to take some time to Envenom Strike.
Alright,
And then I'm going to press the advantage and attack him.
sounds good.
I fucking... God damn it! And I don't have any more hero points. Damn it.
Nope. What was that? 0? Ah, was it done taking damage?
Yeah,
Yep.
do I
You
have
want
to...
to roll your...
Yeah,
roll your
roll the
recover.
recover.
You're still in fire.
Damn it!
I will... Ophira will Foxfire.
Okay. You hit.
Good job, Ophira.
Good snack.
I will... go to spellcasting, cast Ignition at melee range. I will miss,
Miss.
and then I will Foxfire. Wait, hang on. No, I will try to strike him with my staff.
Yes.
Damn. End's turn.
Oh, 3 HP. He will stay focused on Dunham.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm probably going down. Yeah. Oh, no.
He is no longer threat. He will turn and... Would he go for the giant or the weaker person first? He's going for the weaker person.
Ayo. I did pick the number 1.
Miss. And hit.
I will reactive shield. So, yeah. Oh wait, you already put it on me. And of course, follow it up with a disarming block.
Check. Death. He loses control of his blade a bit.
Good.
That'll be his turn. Okay, he is no longer bleeding. Alright, 3 great sword attacks.
Crit!
Ow.
And a critical miss. Alright,
Alright.
he is close to death.
Deserved.
Kaboom!
I realized that I did a stupid.
Hmm.
Wait. I didn't use Ophira on... Did I use Ophira on my turn?
Yes, you did.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Foxfire. Yeah, okay, I did realize I did do a stupid.
That will hit.
Excellent.
Alright.
Good.
As he has been taking fire damage, he's down dead.
Yeah.
He's doing initiative because Dylan's dying.
And on fire. Someone please turn him off. Because that's the thing that I realized that I did stupid. I could have used Ophira to help Dunn not be on fire.
I mean, I can make it over to him with my last action, but that's about it.
I am running to Dun. Let me check my shit. How do I put him out?
I use an action to try and put him out, and
Yes.
you can make this check here.
So what would the roll be?
It's
right
just in
there.
the chat there.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
I don't think
Hooray!
you're on fire anymore.
You're still dying, though.
Okay,
Yep.
so you're no longer on fire, so that is out of the way. Let's see. Do I have any more shit that'll save your life?
I think. Do I have potions on me?
I don't have any more oils of unlife on me.
I have some on me.
Okay, I'm just gonna take one and force feed it. Can I do that in one action?
I believe one action. Yeah, no, she still has one action left.
She cannot do it in one action, though, because she is taking Dun's potion.
Ah, fair.
She'll need so she has quick draw, but it only works on herself. So she would need to take an action to grab Dun's potion.
I will take an action to grab Dun's potion, and Merryweather will then force feed it to Dun.
Smart.
Do it.
You use the potion, Dun, so it gets in your character sheet, and I'll give you the healing.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Healing.
Why am I at dying 3?
Because you got critical hit.
That should have
So-
really put me at 2.
You got set on fire, remember?
Yeah, but that was after my turn. Like, crits are 2, and the fire...
Alright, let me look into it.
No, I mean, like, the dying is gone,
Right.
but...
I think that was just you going through the stages of being healed is why. Because
Fair
it does
enough.
it weirdly.
Okay.
But yeah, you're wounded one. You're wounded 1, that's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Also, would not be raging. Done. You awaken to Merryweather standing on you, pushing a potion down your throat.
Thanks. Thanks.
He just keeps pushing the potion further down your throat.
Merryweather doesn't know when to stop.
The bottle is empty,
Dun,
still
dun.
pushing the bottle.
Dun grabs the tiny little winged lizard and be like, "Thank you, Scully and hands." It's like if he kept on pushing, I probably would have swallowed it.
But that's how you drink. That's how you drink healing potions, right? You have to eat the bottle.
You have to eat the bottle. It's like part of the potion, right? You gotta crunch the glass to get the full effect.
Yeah. That's why there's never a bottle left after your character drinks it.
Exactly.
I'm guessing we won.
We're good. He's dead.
Nice.
For defeating the troll and his, well, I say horde, is really just him. For defeating the troll king and his woolly mammoth, you each get 100 HP, 100 XP.
Ah, yes, 100 HP. Woo!
10 out of 10. Is that is that like to our max health or in general?
Yeah. Let me know, which one would you rather? Would you rather heal for 100 right now, or would you rather XP?
XP.
I'll take XP.
XP.
Yeah, XP.
Alright, what if I said it was 100 HP to your maximum?
Oh,
Would
that'd
you
be
take
nice.
the XP?
I'm not
Would you
gonna
take
lie.
the XP or the HP?
That one is tempting. That
That
one
one is
is
very
tempting.
tempting. I probably would take the HP.
As tanks, I would probably take the HP.
I'm still on fire, Eddie.
You can use all your actions to put yourself out.
I am still on fire, Eddie.
Done, you're on the ground. Are you doing anything on your turn? Well,
I get
Take
up
some
and try to. I get up and try to help.
I
Deku.
am still on fire, Eddie.
I try to help Deku.
you put Teku out.
I am very flammable. I have fur.
It's okay. It's okay. He knows where to pat.
The booba.
The booba.
You just take off your magical cloak and just tackle her to the ground, start fucking like hitting her until she goes out. Alright. With that, you look around. The room is just full of dead trolls now, but everything seems quiet.
Alright, thank you very much for your help.
She gives you guys a good nod and just puts her weapon out and starts making her way out.
Fair enough. Do you guys want to see if there's any loot before we leave?
I mean, there's the Troll King's torch.
Look around the room and looking through the crates and stuff, you find things.
Ooh, oh, nice.
Item?
Ren,
Greater
there's something for
striking
you.
hand wrap of crushing. I'll take those.
Someone who can identify stuff should probably identify the unusual ring.
What
Can I
does
see
it
it?
take to identify stuff?
Depending on what element, on what kind of magic it is, you roll one of its related things. I'll let you know they are both arcane, so you roll an arcane check.
What does the crushing do? Because maybe might want to trade the hand wraps, Ren.
That's true. Let's see. I'm a.
Scully, I will say that with your 33, you did the first one, so it is revealed.
Okay.
What does crushing do?
You recognize it as a ring of ram.
Of ram?
With a 28, you cannot do the next one, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Do you
Huh.
want to try,
Okay.
Ren? on
Yeah, you have the next
shoes?
biggest arcana, I think.
I have plus 17 Arcana. I also have
I could
fucking
try nature.
seriously.
Why did I roll private?
Then I
Ooh,
I failed. Oh god, I failed with a 32!
Darn, I gotta.
So the nature roll is harder, is why you failed hard.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you know that this one, you feel like occultism is the best one for it.
I don't have occultism.
Occultism.
Oh.
You said it was arcana for both.
I apologize.
May I roll
I'll-
occultism?
You may.
It's a separate roll, so you probably would be able to do it
Oh, you didn't
anyway.
want to set time, so no.
Damn.
We'll have to try
Well-
later.
I will
We can
attempt
do it,
religion.
You can only try once per day.
Damn. Okay.
So you spend a day trying to work it out. If you can't, you take a long rest and then you can try again. So yeah, you recognize. So Scully works out that it is a ring of ram. The two boots that you have, you are unsure what they are.
Fair enough.
I'll distribute the gold to everyone.
Fair enough.
There is 2 gold and 2 copper left over at the end.
Into
Fight
the
among yourself.
people's loot. People's
That's
loot.
not as fun. You should fight.
No.
Winner takes all.
5 and... Oh wait, no, sorry. God damn it. 2 and 2 copper... Oh, you already put it in.
Right, there is 4 elixirs of life. A staff of healing greater.
Take that to Ren. And we'll just move everything else to the people's loot for now. We'll
Let's
figure
see.
it out.
I was just gonna read what the ring of ram did for you.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Okay, I got it. So, the ring has a ram-shaped head to it. Upon activating, a ram-shaped blast will emerge from the person and going in a 60-foot line.
Is it a one-time use?
No, well,
Ooh.
ring would say once per minute.
Let's
Ooh.
see. Crushing. Weapons with this rune empower your strength, and attack with these weapons leave your foes staggered. When you're critically hit a target with this weapon, your target becomes clumsy and enfeebled 1 until the end of your next turn.
That might... No, Does that mean that when you actually attack with your Foxfire, it'll do that effects because...
My Foxfire is affected by those, so yes? Question mark? You know what? Leave it up to Blue.
I mean, if your Foxfire is affected by the gloves, then yes.
Cool.
But yeah, essentially it's a ring, you point it at someone, and a blast of force comes out, and depending how many actions or charges you put into the ring, is how powerful it is.
Fair enough.
If you do all 3 actions, it goes from a line to a cone.
Oh.
At 1 action, it's 3d6 force damage. At 2 actions, it's 6d6, and at 3 actions, it's 9d6. So,
It's essentially a range attack, is it not?
yep, it is you point in front of you, and you basically either blast a line in front of you and hit a bunch of people if they are in a line, and do a bunch of force damage. Or if you use all 3 actions to do it, you can blast in a cone and get more people.
Fair enough. Who took elixirs of life? Because it can...
I took 2 of them because I figured that since only me and Ren can use them, we probably should be the ones holding on to them.
Yeah, Ren, take everything else. The staff goes to you.
Cool.
I mean, no one else can use the staff.
Yeah. Other unarmed
Gonna
attacks,
have
you
to
can
wait.
improve this attack with hand rubs of mighty blows. It just says I can improve the attack with the hand wraps of mighty blows.
There you go.
Take your elixirs of life too, Ren.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, okay.
I have to wait a day to see what those boots do.
Yep. I might want the ring, but let's see what the other thing does too. Why
What
can't
if we just put on the boots to see what happens?
That could have a negative consequences.
Yeah, do
But
not.
if it's loot,
Do not.
that's your reward, right?
No, not necessarily.
All right.
This is what we have to deal with, chat.
It's
We gotta stop the child from doing something reckless.
It's something that they grab doesn't necessarily mean that it's not cursed.
Okay, fair.
So let's see. I am now wearing.
They're just boots of self-destruct. Scully puts them on and blows up.
Let's see. I am now wearing the hand wraps, so I just hit the Foxfire, right?
I believe so.
And
Damage, I guess.
damage. Looks the same to me.
What's it meant to do?
Hang on.
You haven't you're not attuned to it, that's why.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, try now. Yep, now it's plus 15 to hit. Plus 14.
Ah, cool.
So... Yep, plus 15. And 3d4 plus 2 damage.
Yeah.
Does it do the other effect?
That one would be for crits.
Ah. Can you hit crit
Yep.
just to see if it does it?
Yep, there you go.
Oh, cool. Well then, yeah, you should keep it then, Ren.
Cool.
Because I don't actually hit with my hands. This just helps with the, you know.
It helps hit.
Yeah, I mean it helps
Right.
my fangs, but
I don't know what
been
the rule.
doing
I
that.
don't know what the rules say about its effect when using it for a familiar, but because I like fun, I'm going to say that it will affect Fira when you have her cast Foxfire.
Nice. Burp.
Cool.
Because, you know, I like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Also, I'll let you know, Ren, even that you were asking me for these things, they weren't in there because you asked. You literally got them through random loot.
Well, nice to have
roll-
either way.
I made a random loot for this kind of encounter and level and stuff, and they popped up. So you just
Nice.
got it by random chance.
Nice.
Alright. Will you be accompanying the giants now?
Yes.
Yes.
Ren stepped away, so...
That's alright. Instead of moving you guys, I'll just explain what you guys see.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
You guys follow, you follow Alassa. You guys got the way that, Rothliff went. Eventually you see a bunch of, like, somewhat good-looking mining equipment has been, like, thrown around the place. And you see a recently dug tunnel where you see this kind of, like, these two, like, grubbly, like, looking goblins, each with a pickaxe, kind of just like sitting down, heavily panting, while an orc kind of like stands over them. As they see you all stand up, they kind of like step back and hands up type situation, waiting to see what you do. By the looks of it, they look like they're all like, and the equipment around them, they appear to be like miners rather than actually like fighters.
Well, I got no issue with them. We got what we came for out of them.
Yes.
As long as they don't start attacking us.
Yep.
Did we need to take a trophy of the Troll King?
You don't remember a bounty for a troll king, so
Take a trophy
up to you.
anyways.
You could take his ear and just show it off there.
Fang
It's
or
gonna be a
something.
big ear.
Yep.
That's why I said ear
You
and
take-
not his
you-
head.
You take a body part of whatever your choice is and stuff it with the rest. Going up, you see the somewhat recently mined tunnel, but you also see all these very beautiful purple crystals all over the place. But they look like they've been recently smashed and like broken apart. Can I get occultism or nature, please?
Nature! Woo!
Roll.
I have
Yeah.
neither of those.
Wolf. Alright, you both are. Dunn and Scully, you both immediately recognize it for your own study. These aren't regular crystals, they're actually a construct that, or parts of what used to be a construct, that you know is called a carnivorous crystal.
Oh, what?
It is part plant, part construct that grows out of crystals in the mountain regions, and basically feeds on blood.
Oh!
Lovely.
Blood diamonds.
Judging by how they look, though, they have been smashed to pieces, and as you can see, huge, giant footprints going this way. You think it might be Wolfren's doing.
Fair enough. I hope he's okay. I imagine he's fine, but...
Scully, go play with the crystals. You don't have blood.
I mean, would
Maybe-
that work?
Maybe you can make some kind of elixir of blood sucking and that you can throw at enemies.
That
Oh!
looks cool as hell.
That does look
That's
cool
what the
as
crystal.
hell.
That's what you would have seen if you came this way earlier with the giants. So, while you guys were doing with the trolls, you believe this is what he was up to make a path.
I hope he's okay.
Following the path after his footprints, you do eventually find him kind of like, standing at the exit of the cave as sunlight pours in as you are now higher above the surface. As soon as you step through, you find the air becomes thin and a bit difficult to breathe up here.
Fair enough.
He looks down at you guys as you're approaching and has this big smile and just says, "Are you guys ready for quite a view?"
Yes.
Sure.
End game.
You walk out of the cave and only a few steps, you find yourself on a cliff looking down, and you see this large crater that has filled up with water like a lake. Small like icebergs dot the land around this lake, and smack bang in the middle you see this pristine, still in perfect condition ship.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, sir.
Looking at it, looks like a galleon-style ship. Yep. With ornate silver and gold rails that span its length. Beautiful red wood for the hull. And out the front of it, for the figurehead, you see this massive mouth opens in the middle of like howl or snarl, you're not quite sure, but this massive onyx black wolf. The stale, you see, is a skull with crossbones and of a wolf head with the crossbones coming out behind it as it bites down onto a sword.
Ooh, that sounds sick as hell.
Huh.
As you get closer,
Has enough
as
time
you get
passed
closer
for me
and
to... Sorry, you go first. You go first.
sorry, as you get closer to admire it, you can see into the woodwork. These massive serpent-like dragons have been carved into the wood that run the length of the ship.
Oh.
Nice. Has enough time passed that I can heal the team.
You could have done that any time you wanted.
Oh.
Alright. 42, lose a wound.
Yay!
Yep.
Hey.
It's a cool ass ship.
It's beautiful.
You see, the giant's kind of like standing there admiring it, with Wolfritz just like, I knew it'd still be in some form of condition, but this thing still looks brand new.
It really does.
I'll say. Perhaps it was enchanted in some way, but other than being able to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to fucking cast Detect Magic on it.
I mean, nothing says you couldn't?
I am.
You to cast Detect Magic, and you get a mix of signals back from the ship. You get
Sure.
Alteration Magic roaring from the back of the ship, where you see what looks like some kind of primitive-looking idea for an engine has been set up in the rear of the ship. You assume that might be how the ship used to fly, if that's part of the story is true. The entire hull and master ship is reinforced with enchantment magic to basically enhance its condition and make sure like everything stays as it should be.
So that's how it survived.
But coming from parts of the ship, you do get a bit of a chill as you feel parts of necromantic magic coming from it, mixed with conjuration.
Oh, goody.
Oh, this thing is
A little ominous.
enchanted to the top. Hell, probably could still fly if that part is true.
You want to try it?
Well, we are going to have to get on the ship to see what's going on inside, so...
Yes.
Looking at it, you can actually see part of the ice that you're walking on has actually formed almost like a natural land bridge going up from where you guys are walking, leading right onto the ship itself.
Hmm. Yep. Let's get to exploring.
Yep.
Wait, before we actually
Actually-
explore, can we rest a little?
There was gonna be that, but I'm also gonna take extra time to see if there's any magic that is working on it that would attack us
I was, like,
for
thinking
trying
of traps,
to get on
yeah.
it. Does this thing have magical defenses that will attack us for trying to get on?
Fair enough.
With your detect magic, you don't feel essentially detection magic radiating back. So if there is a trap on it, it's not triggered by, you know, sensing movement or anything like that on the ship. The only things you go for though is the alteration magic coming from the engine, the enchantment magic going through the body of the ship, and then these small pockets of a mix of necromantic and conjuration magic that seems to be like dotted around the like top of the ship in different areas.
Okay.
You feel it coming from the crow's nest, where the captain would stand with the steering wheel, and then through pockets along the top of the deck, essentially.
That we should probably be careful with those.
Would you like to rest up, I guess?
Yeah, I kind of want, if they're alright with us resting a little bit.
So here,
To Giant, Ruffles just kind of like sees you guys like sitting down, catching your breath, and just gives a bit of a chuckle and goes, "I'll go have a little look around the outside the ship, shall I? You all catch your breath."
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
It's appreciated.
Really is.
Can I change the color of? Yes, I can. Something more visible.
What are you talking?
There we go.
Do we do literally click rest or?
Are you taking 8 hours of rest, or are you just gonna let
I feel like we were just gonna like sit down for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
If Ren can
However long
do
it
another-
takes to Ren
Well,
to heal
every-
again, yeah.
Ren can do a heal every 10 minutes, so
Yeah.
that's what I figured you guys were gonna do.
Yeah, sure.
That's what I
Okay.
figured too.
Yeah, you make another medicine check if you want, Ren.
Alrighty.
Oh, like you and me are like banged up.
Yup. Not trained, expert, treat wounds, roll.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
ooh, ooh, we're
Ooh.
hurt. You hurt us both.
Oh no.
After 10 minutes, after 10 minutes, you don't know if it's the thin air and the frost getting to your fingers, but you're a bit clumsy with your healing there, Ren, and you end up just opening up old wounds on both you and Dunn, rather than
Ow.
closing them.
That's not good.
Shall we attempt again?
Yeah, let's tempt fate some more.
Can I
It can-
assist?
It can only
Uh,
fuck us over so much.
Scully, as you are not part of it, because you don't need healing, you can assist to give Ren the +2 if you wish.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Alright, you both heal
There
for
you go.
25.
Oh, well, that helps.
You want to go for one more for a flat half an hour, or you gonna go in now?
Yeah, we could do one more for flat half an
Make
hour.
sure everybody's ready to go.
Hey, roll
That
again, Ren.
is trained as opposed to expert. Let's go. I forgot to
There
add
you go.
Scully.
That's alright. You got a crit. Can't get better than that.
Yep.
Oh, good enough.
So, around where else would you say that the necromantic magic would
Yeah.
be?
Necromancer, as I said, Crow's Nest, up where the captain is, and then a few dots around here and there on the deck. But if you're looking for like the land bridge up onto the ship, it's where Wolflich went down here.
Okay.
So I believe I got the right locations for the necromantic magic areas.
I'll be there. Oy, oy, oy. Thank you.
As you approach the back of the ship so you can see it better, despite how pristine the rest of the ship looked, you do actually see a few scorch marks around the engine, and as if, you know, it has taken some form of battle in its lifetime.
Fair.
You actually notice, looking along the entire ship, it does have, like, you know, battle scars, but most of them have been patched. This ship is very seasoned and seen both a lot of conflict, but also been well cared for in its life.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Impressive.
Let's see. Is that? Do I see any sort of thing that tells me what the ship might have been called anywhere? Like a nameplate or anywhere?
32. You do not see what the ship is named, but you do notice, other than the, like, serpent-like snake dragons that run the length of the ship, both the figurehead, the coat of arms or flag essentially on the banner, but then also along the stairs you see a lot of wolf-based aesthetic, as you see these two statues of wolves, like, kind of ready to, or looking like they're ready to pounce off the guardrail of the stairs on both sides that lead up to the steering wheel.
Uh-huh.
Wait! No. My brain thought of something and I don't think that's the correct. So, never mind.
It's not the sea bitch. The sea bitch was nowhere near this fancy.
Never know.
Did not have this level of style.
Not to the best of my knowledge.
Never know. He could have upgraded.
It could have
Anyway.
upgraded.
The only person around here that uses wolves as an aesthetic would be any of my characters.
No, not necessarily true, but... Anyways.
Alright, as Carmen steps on the ship, you watch as she walks up, gets onto the deck a bit, looks around, but then seems to, like, haze a little bit as their, like, figure begins to warp in or out like a mirage is going over them, and they kind of just disappear.
Oh!
What?
Carmen, you step onto the ship and immediately get blasted with cold air as you feel like wind and water spraying you. As you look around on the ship, you're no longer up in the mountains. Instead, you see yourself high in the sky, surrounded by dark clouds. The ship rocks back and forth as it's flying, and you see hurried crewmen of mixed origins running around trying to tend to the ship.
I do have a question.
Yep.
Did I detect any magic when that happened?
You felt the mix of enchantment and conjuration magic, like, pick up for a brief second as Carmen disappeared.
Huh. Well, this is happening.
We should probably go after her.
Go after.
Scully, as you're the last one, you watch as one by one Teku and Dunn also disappear as they jump onto the ship. And Carmen, on your side, you watch the other two fade in as they pop up next to you, both landing on the deck with you. Each of you get sprayed with the cold seawater, as you find yourself, like, flying through the air, looking down, out you see, like, the vast ocean below you.
Ooh.
Something seems to be amiss here.
There's
That
some
wasn't
magical
expecting
shit
that
going
to go
on.
like this.
Obviously.
Looking around, the figures of the, like, crew who are running around, tending to the sails. You see some rushing over and firing cannons behind the ship, as if they're firing at a pursuer. But none seem to take notice. In fact, if you try to like approach or get near any of them, they just run through you they're not real, essentially. Like the image of them just passes through you.
We are being given a history lesson.
Standing at the top of the ship. Standing at the top of the ship behind the wheel, you see two figures. You see, kind of like lounging a little bit against the armrest, looking back at watching the fight going on. You see this young kitsune boy, with red fur, but also like glints of green dragon scales running through his body, as he just kind of like almost casually admires what's going on right now. One hand on the steering wheel, the other swinging a sword around as he gives commands. You see this jolly-looking human, quite old, with a massive red beard with bits of grey running through it. You see he has an eye patch, but he currently has it lifted up so he has both eyes visible and can see better, as he is just laughing and giving orders during this battle.
This might actually be the sea bitch. It might be.
To be fair, the eye patch thing was a very common practice. It doesn't mean they lost their eye.
It's just to see better below deck and above.
Yup.
Suddenly you feel like a give as the ship like buckles and drops a little bit, and you hear like a loud bang and explosion coming from the back of the ship as Five rushes over. The ship kind of like drops out of the clouds a little bit, but you see before you land as the ship is just like pinning down towards it. Coming out of the clouds behind it, you see two other ships, each with their own skull and crossbone designs, opening fire on the ship that you guys are on.
Pirate battles.
As the ship like stores and finally like makes it over the land, you watch as it kind of like rushes over, and you see familiar mountain range sights. As eventually in the distance, you can see where you currently are, as the Hammer Peak Mountains come more into view.
Can we walk around?
Yep.
Alright. So the captain is probably around here, I'm guessing?
He's up at the wheel, yes.
Alright. I'm going to
lurk.
Go up and see if I can get a better look at these two. Maybe see if, like, recognize their features from history or something.
The human, as I said, is pretty old. You imagine he's probably in his 60s or 70s at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You still get a bit of red going through his beard and hair, but most of it has been, like, replaced with grey. He is just having the time of his life as they, like, falling from the sky while everyone else is panicking. The Kitsune, on the other hand, he seems quite relaxed with everything that's going on. He looks a lot younger, but it's hard to tell. But what you do notice is he has all these like draconic green scales going just under his fur in different sections. And as you kind of like study him a little bit, you feel like he's got Wyverian features. Is obviously a mixed breed between Kitsune and Wyverian.
Huh.
As the ship continues to like plummet towards the Iron Hammer Mountains, the captain seems to like take his hands off the wheel, letting it just spin wildly, as he then leans over and says something, but it's like he's talking underwater. But all his crew stop. Some give like salutes, others just nod. But you watch as one by one they all just immediately like bail, jumping from the side of the ship. some who have their own natural ability, like spread their wings and fly, while others seem to have like cloaks or rings which then like shimmer and light up, allowing them to drop at a slower pace.
Huh.
Eventually the only two left is the kitsune and the old man. You watch as the kitsune reaches into his cloak, pulls out a bottle and hands it to the old man, who uncorks it and begins to drink it as he walks along, running his hand along the ship.
Can we like study the bottle to see what it might be?
Looking at it, you assume it's some kind of alcohol.
Fair enough.
It seems to have this like kind of like not really ornate or even fancy looking design to it. It looks whatever like alcohol it is, whiskey, gin, rum, it is probably like a very common looking thing. It's not like it doesn't look elegant in any way.
Huh. Fair enough.
Eventually, as the mountains get closer and closer, and the crash is about to like take part, you watch the old man turn around, and suddenly through like the underwater gargle, you guys can hear like final words as he just says, "Well, captain goes down with the ship. Time for you to bail, kid." The kitsune just kind of like shrugs a little bit and says, "As aye, the captain goes down, but you won't be the captain and of this ship soon. Someone has to actually stay behind with her."
What?
The old man just kind of like looks at him for a bit before laughing, and the two just kind of like share this small moment, and then you just impact against a mountain, and the last thing you see is like bits of the board and body of the ship just smashing to pieces and cut you guys off.
Huh.
It did not look like it was a pleasant crash, and from the vision as you guys fade back in, this ship was absolutely obliterated in the crash.
And yet it's in pristine condition
And it's
now.
here.
Huh. So it's been getting fixed.
Can I do a nature check on Wyverians?
Can
Yep.
I do a nature check, or not a nature check? Could I do an occultism check to see if like
I don't know shit.
okay, can I like above board? Can I say like my theory?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Go ahead, say your theory.
What if it's like a time thing?
I mean, obviously.
No,
See,
no,
I
I mean like, what if like the ship is like kind of in like, you know, just like a state where it's always fixed and it's always broken at the same time. Now I'm trying. There is a word for it. I know there was a word for
Paradox.
it. Yes, but that's still not the word. I don't know what the word is, but paradox is the closest to we can get.
The cat? The box
Schrödinger?
cat?
Yeah, Schrödinger. Yes, Schrödinger's
Schrodinger's
cat.
cat is so it is both broken and fixed until we check on it.
Yep.
Yes.
Maybe?
With your what about Wyverians you're trying to learn about, Ninja?
I wanted to know how long they lived for.
The average age, if they went to like old age, people estimate somewhere between like 8 to 1,000 years.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So-
700 years since
Like-
went down.
So, kitsunes live for about 500 years. So, being a mixed, you're not sure how old this guy might have been. He could have been either really old or still in some way still like middle aged or even younger.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Gotcha.
So Dunn mentions to those who weren't close by, it's like we might still have someone fixing the ship. They might still be alive, but we are not entirely sure.
Well, won't know until we check.
Fair enough.
Only one way to know, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll have to go down.
When you say that, in fact, the doors down here, the double ones, suddenly burst open as wind rushes out from it. Inside, you can see like a captain's quarters still in perfect condition, a large map on a
Ooh.
table, all an ornate-looking bed, a cabinet just full of like rum and other alcohols. And then you start hearing heavy footsteps as like a kind of jingled, heavy-footed boot kind of like bangs down to the board, followed by another one.
I guess we're gonna find out right now.
And suddenly, coming in like a mirage and haze, like you guys disappeared, you start seeing this greenish-blue glow emerge. As now dressed in a much more like refined captain's garb rather than the more casual look he had in the vision you guys had, you watch as this ghostly apparition of the Wyverian walks out. Oh no, the Kitsune Wyverian, I should say.
I was gonna laugh if you told me the old man.
Huh. Okay.
Are we allowed to move?
You can do whatever you want.
Alright.
I
Get close to
I will
Steph.
fade him in so you guys can see him.
Fair enough.
Hello.
oh, I like
That
that.
is such a nice. Oh, that is so sick. What the hell? I love that.
That's a cool symbol.
That is so cool. That is such a cool Jolly Roger.
Could not find a good thing of like a ghost fox person, so decided to make my own.
Fair enough.
You did such a good job. 12 out of 10.
Thank you.
Nice. Dunn tries to examine to see if they can see us, or is it
You
just
said-
doing?
Hey, wait, are we still back then, or are we now?
No. You're now. After the crash, you guys faded back into normal. Let's see.
Oh, so they
Ah.
can actually see us.
How see-through is he?
He's pretty transparent. Like, he... the same way a ghost would be, essentially.
Ah,
Okay.
Gotcha.
You watch as he looks around, kind of like looking at all of you, puts two fingers in his mouth and lets out this loud whistle before then barking a command. Get up, we have visitors.
Oh no.
And,
Oh.
Boy.
and
Boy.
suddenly, from around the ship, kind of fading in,
I assume in all the places where I sense necromantic magic.
Oh, I see them now.
Oh.
Oh, golly.
you see just
Holes.
kind of fading in also like ghosts, but then they become actually like tangible and visible, unlike he is. You see these skeleton crewmates all dressed in like sailing outfits. Each one
They're
kind of like
fun
wobbling
here.
on the spot.
Huh.
Ah.
Does anyone have anything to say, or are we just gonna combat?
Hello, fellow skeletons.
I think he's not attacking yet.
He's not attacking.
Say hi. We're good, right?
Yeah, of all the things I expected to find on there here, this was not one of them.
Honestly, no.
Actually, I do have to ask the question of where the skeleton crew came from, considering from the vision we saw, many jumped ship.
Last place you were before you died, you can't exactly haunt the ocean. Or a mountain.
Suggestion,
Well, I guess you can't
suggestion
have
to
a
the
mountain.
kitsunes who, I don't know, or even Scully, occultism,
Oh yeah, occultism.
to
Let me
see,
do occultism.
to see if they're actually here.
Actually, I don't have Kitsune lore for some reason. You'd think I would.
Golly. You look around and try to like get a feel of it. All the necromantic energy that you got when Teku pointed it out is solely now in one place on the Kitsune in its spirit.
Oh?
Looking around at the skeletons, you don't think they're real.
Like illusions?
Possibly.
Well, I get the same thing from my Kitsune lore.
You know that some kitsunes are very vast when it comes to illusion magic, to making like trickeries and things that aren't real.
Yeah.
You watch as the ghost then kind of turns to his side, just near where you are done.
Mm-hmm.
You think he's about to walk towards you, but just walks past, as this ghostly side table suddenly appears with a bottle on it. And he just grabs the bottle, uncorks it, and begins to drink from it.
I actually just genuinely do not know how to react to this.
Dunn goes and B's like, I feel like you're trying to bluff to
Get
make
us
it
back
seem
down.
like there's more than just you here.
He seems to just like ignore you as he just continues to drink from this ghostly bottle until it's empty,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of like smashes it on the floor. Before he then turns to like pretty much be right in your face, Don, and just with a smirk just says, "Oh, I only need me. Now what are you doing on my ship?"
Archaeology?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Do I have a license or something?
He just lets out this sigh, and you hear him mutter under his vest. Chorus.
I'm not here for a fight, but if we need to, we will fight.
Yeah.
We are looking for something, technically.
You're not quite sure how he did it, because his hands were at his side the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
but then suddenly, one is in your face with an actual hand cannon, like this massive pistol, and he just like cocks it as he points it in your face and just says, "Well, you found something."
That is true, we did find something.
Yeah.
I fell in love with firearms.
You actually see him like look over at you, Carmen, and notices your guns, and just gives you this like approving nod at them before looking back at Don.
Like, ah, yes.
I don't know if I could touch ghosts. I don't think any of us could touch ghosts.
Wait.
I give him a head pat.
Well, all our weapons are magic, so yes, they can touch.
Yeah.
Trying to see. I had stuff. I have holy water, a silver orb.
I think that would have to be given before all this.
I mean, I still have an invisibility potion.
I
I don't know, like, want to be a ghost? Yeah, I don't have anything.
At the current moment, Dunn is looking at a barrel to the face. So, unless someone else wants to do something, Dunn's gonna defend himself.
So... what's your garden?
Are you trying to pull his attention to him?
Yes,
To you?
I'm trying to pull his attention to me.
You watch as he pulls the gun away from Dunn, tucks it back into a holster, then just turns to look at you, Teku. My resting place.
There?
Fair enough.
Huh.
I
But your
imagine
resting place happened to hold a giant artifact?
Either a horn or a hammer.
Or a secret third thing.
That is possible.
If I have to make a roll or anything, just let me know and I will do it.
Aye, there's a horn here. Don't know about any giants, but there is definitely something of that description in the deck below. Our last job, our last transport.
Would you be willing to part with it?
He's then kind of paces a little bit before turning back to you. Aye. But I've been sorely lacking entertainment.
There's always a catch.
Oh. I'll put down the glove, as it were, and challenge one of you to a pirate's duel.
A pirate's duel? Explain.
First we drink, then we roll dice, and then we fight.
Who's got the best constitution for drinking?
I think
Scully
Wait,
has
so-
the best drinking.
it's either me or Scully.
Because,
Yeah.
like, we got to get the good stuff at that one place.
Yeah.
So but there's also a fight, and Scully's not much of a fighter.
Does one person have to do all three, or can we switch off the tasks?
He kind of chuckles at that and goes, "Oh, I'll allow you to switch, but everyone who puts their name down for the game will be responsible if the group loses."
Oh.
Well,
You see, as I said, I'm a bit bored, and you lot seem fun. If you lose, you'll stay with me as my new crew.
Oh, that's the catch.
that sucks. I'd fit right in here.
I trust Scully with drinking.
Yeah, I'll drink some alcohol. I'll
Wait,
take
wait,
one
wait.
for the team.
No,
Hold on,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on,
no.
hold on.
We are discussing right now.
Yeah, we are
Okay, very well.
deliberating.
I specifically trust Scully the most with drinking.
Can we do some rolls to be to help us get some meta knowledge?
Sure.
Okay. So, what kind of rules would we have to know to be what would be good for each of these things?
That, you are correct with the drinking. It will be a constitution roll every time you have a drink, but the DC increases after every drink.
That's not great for me.
So it's a fortitude roll, right?
Yep.
I currently have a 21 at fortitude.
Let me check.
Fortitude. I have
the
18.
dice,
I have 16.
the dice game will be will have a bonus if anyone has any of the game-related skills, but I don't think anyone does.
Would Underground help me with that?
No, it's on a literal skill, I think, for games.
Yeah, I think there's literally skills for the tools for rolling dice and playing cards.
Ah.
I don't suppose trick magic item works.
No.
Nope.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's just so you guys can use magic items and the game doesn't scream at you.
Yeah. Fuck
I mean,
it.
it still screams
fuck
at you, but we can get past it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it still
yeah.
yells at me, and I'm a magus. I already know how to use magic.
But yeah, if you don't have any of that, which I don't think anyone does, it will be reflex saves to roll well with the dice.
I have a plus 15
Once
on
again.
reflex.
Every time you roll the dice, the DC will increase against him until one of you have a winning dice roll.
So that's reflex wise I have a 17. What about
So do I.
Okay.
Let me check my reflex. I have a 17 too.
My reflex is the lowest.
So not you for that.
I assume the fight is a fight.
Yeah.
The fight will be a fight, but going by that he seems to favor firearms, you get the feeling that there might be some trickery when it comes to the actual fight. He won't just be, swinging a sword at you where you swing your sword at him.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Carmen, I will actually let you know because you're a rogue, so you have a bit of knowledge on this.
Yeah.
The fight will likely not be an actual fight. It will be essentially, he pulls out a gun, you pull out your weapon, and whoever gets hit first loses.
Okay.
Ah.
So that might be a Carmen thing.
That sounds like a
you-
Carmen thing.
I'll let you know that you also have quick draw, so you might also be good for this.
Fair enough. Oh god. I have quick
So,
draw?
yeah, so you draw your weapon quickly, don't you?
No.
Oh.
I used to have quick draw.
Okay.
Draw.
Well, Scully also has quick draw for her potions, so...
So it's
Scully.
either
Yes?
it's either Scully or Carmen on the last one.
I feel like a bullet goes faster than a potion.
I mean, it's basically so I think ultimately for the fight it would be Carmen because she moves faster and also can shoot faster probably
Yeah.
than most of us.
Yeah, fair enough.
The dice, the reflex it's between so we can use 2 people or 3 people, but if we lose we're then it's probably just gonna fight to make sure that we don't stay here.
You don't want to be part of a skeleton crew?
No. Hey, what do you guys think? I can definitely do the drinking.
Fair enough. If you want me to be the anchor, I will be the anchor and the shooting part.
I will cast Sanctuary on Carmen.
Yes.
No, because he loses sanctuary the moment he attacks.
Oh, that's true.
Well, if I attack first, then yeah, that wouldn't even be an issue.
Fair enough. Are we allowed to do anything beforehand?
Yes. What would you like to do?
I mean, I technically have guidance.
That'll be for 1 round. Remember?
I know. I'm aware.
So I only help with 1 roll, and you cannot do it again for an hour.
I mean, it would probably be best for the who shoots first.
There. Alright.
Okay.
You watch as the kitsune snaps his finger, and a large, round table suddenly just appears in, ghostly flames in front of him, as 2 bottles then, emerge on it.
Okay.
They both look somehow ghostly, but also real at the same time.
Fair. So, are we
Interesting.
gonna do essentially a semi-relay, or
I feel like it's going to be a relay.
want to risk one person?
I mean, if we all get involved, we can go on Ghost Pirate.
Do you have any buffing stuff, Ren? I don't know. Do you have any buffing stuff?
I
I don't think I
have.
have anything that would do anything for this situation.
You sure?
Let's see.
Take a look, Scully.
I'm looking. I have knockout dram, which, knocks people out. I have crackling. What does the bubblegum do? Crackling bubblegum. Okay, the bubblegum just hurts people. Eagle Eye Elixir. I got holy water.
I have forbidding ward. I
Great heart
have.
mutagen. What does this do?
I have charm, command, enfeeble, tailwind.
I have Drake Heart mutagen.
What does that do?
You gain a +4 item bonus to AC, a dexterity cap of +2, and an item bonus of +1 to perception checks.
No, that's not gonna help.
What's
The AC, the dex bonus would increase your reflex, so.
the target loses.
Fair enough.
That one doesn't help. I
I
have.
think it's only like 1 point, but it's not nothing.
I have peaceful rest, enthrall, confusion, suggest, stabilize, clear mind, sound body. Actually, would sound body help? You said a search of healing energy, restore target's body, attempt.
Hey, wait! I have an idea. It's funny, but it might work. What if Carmen drinks the invisibility potion?
What? Why? What?
Or whoever's doing the shooting part. What if they drink the invisibility potion because it's harder to shoot them?
I also
Well, you
have
can't
Flint's
see them.
Affliction.
Would that work?
I don't know.
I feel like if I'm going to cheat like that, it has to be a little more subtle cheating.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
what
that's
I
true.
can do is you can drink the invisibility potion, and then I can cast illusory object and create a hologram of Carmen somewhere.
Yeah! It'd work.
And I guess I'll start it off. I guess the table's right there or something.
Yep.
And I have some chalk.
You did your chalk!
I have peaceful rest. Can I make him go to rest in peace? Can I
That's what
just
I'm
cast this and give him a head pat?
Alright. You guys drink it, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I guess I'm drinking.
Alright. So, both of you will do fortitude checks on your first drink.
Mm-hmm.
You can also attempt to cheat by doing a thievery check to pretend the drink, but just throw the drink out.
Ah.
I'll let you know, the more sober he is, the harder that check is, though.
Fair enough.
The issue is
So if you...
the issue is that I assume that he's doing the exact same thing.
Hmm.
I remember this. This was in Guild Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyways,
Anyway,
it's
he,
a closer?
he picks up... Yep, he picks up the bottle, which looks physical, but has this, like, ghostly green flame, like, wrapped around it that kind of, like, is burning away at the bottle.
Mhm.
As you touch your own, even that it is, like, looks like it's on fire, it's actually kind of cold to the touch as you pick it up.
Oh.
And then
Ghostly.
he then holds out his drink to you. Well, challenger starts, and you watch as he takes a swig.
Okay.
You watch him take this massive drink and then just slam the bottle back down the table and looks at you.
Alright. I take.
Plus 20.
I mean, I have a 21!
Alright, as you down your bottle, you actually feel like the burn of whiskey run down your throat. But unlike, as it's like, you know, cold burn runs right down into your body. You're pretty good at it. You don't, like, you know, choke it back or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
you get the feeling after a few, or this thing's gonna really start kicking in.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. He will have a second drink. Yep.
Fair enough. I just basically I'm gonna be keeping an eye to see how he's doing.
Yep, you can do a perception check at any time if you wish.
Alright. I think the first one's not gonna make him drunk immediately, so let's throw back a second one.
36. This one goes down a bit harder than the first, but you still manage to just like down it with ease. He kind of like smiles as you finish your second drink. Not bad. This might actually go on a bit then.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
He's drunk.
Not yet, he's not. You watch as he takes down his third drink before knocking it down the table. And you see him just like closing his eyes for a few seconds before looking back at you, done.
Alright.
That one definitely seemed to like kick him a little bit. As does yours.
No, this is a perception check. I
Oh,
was perceiving.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's a perception. I wanted to see how he's doing, but you already said how, I guess. I percepted a little too late after you said apology,
Alright.
so. Oh,
okay,
I mean,
so you still feel good, but you are three drinks in now.
alright, his turn. Oh, no.
He gets a second wind as he drinks down the fourth one, and just like begins to like kind of laugh a bit to himself. Good. Now you're.
Alright. Come on.
Alright, 34. You're still in it.
Oh, that gave me a heart attack. The fucking dice got stuck on the edge. I'm like, is that a 13 or a 1?
Just this.
I want to take a look at how he's doing. I don't think I get that.
25. Even though he got a crit last time and seemed to have like that second win on his drink. Yep, he is starting to like, show signs of a bit of a struggle. With your roll, I'll let you know the DC is now 30.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
It's been going up by 5 each drink.
Here, God.
Oh.
Oh boy.
His turn.
Yep, it's his turn.
Oof.
He's drunk. He's done. He's done.
You think so, but then you watch as he like closes his eyes, and he is fine.
He's cheating. We can cheat.
He
That
gets
might-
one reroll. He gets one reroll on the drink competition with his undead fortification.
Oh my god.
Now I
You
wish
see,
I
like
had that.
it looked like he was. It looked like he was about to be sick for a moment, but then he kicks it back as his body and the drink kind of like mix together for a bit. And then kind of like takes a deep breath as he like, that was close. And then looks at you.
So I essentially just need a 10.
Yar.
If you don't feel like it, you can attempt a fever if you think that might be better to try and throw the drink away.
My theory is an 11.
Can she do a perception to see how hard it would be to do the thievery?
Is that
You
a
may.
possible? Okay, I'll try
Yep.
that then.
35. You think that he's pretty getting a bit sloshed at the moment. To get one by him would be a DC of 25. So, DC 30 on the drink, or DC 25 on the thievery to pretend to drink.
I have a better chance on the drink than the thievery.
That is true.
Alright, chancing it.
30 is a great.
Just made it.
Oh golly.
Barely made it.
Slid
Done.
on through.
Done, coughs and splatters a bit, but you manage to keep it all down. He like takes a few heavy breaths, snaps his finger, and you watch as the alcohol refills as you have both finished your bottle. And he'll go in for his next one, DC 35.
35.
He's done.
Critical failure. He finishes his drink, but then both hands just like slam on the table as he is like heavily out. He then looks at you. Okay, your turn.
Alright.
You feel like so he has failed his last drink, which means on his next one he needs to critically succeed or he'll have lost.
I'm guessing, is the thievery, did it go down, or do I have to proceed for that?
Thievery has gone down to 20 DC. Alcohol to have the drink is now 35.
I am going to actually attempt the thievery now.
Alright.
Nice.
You put out the drink, pretend the drink, and when he looks away at the last second, you throw it over your shoulder and splashes against the deck before slamming the bottle down, giving a well enough act to look like you finished the drink. Ink. He looks at you, and just gives you a nod. Alright.
Hi, Bert.
He has a drink, and kind of just like drops the bottle, slams down onto the table, and is just breathing heavily. I think I'm out, laddie.
Fair enough.
So, not usually something I would normally do, Carmen, but holds up the fucking tower shield. This should help you take cover.
I appreciate it, but I'm not sure if that's allowed.
Nice, we got one on the board.
Alright. He waves his hand in front of him and he watches the bottles disappear and are replaced with cups and dice.
Oh no, liar's bar.
Do I pass this off or do I do it? Do you want to do it, Scully, or?
It's reflex, and who has the highest reflex?
Well, you, me, and Scully all have 17.
Okay, so it's whoever wants to do it then.
I have 15 reflex.
If you all want to just wait for just take turns doing this, you can, or someone can do it twice. It don't matter.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Take one for the team. Like I said, I'd already fit in here, so.
Yeah, but if we lose, then it's gonna be 3 of us getting stuck here.
That's true. Well, let's do this.
Move in front of.
Sorry, it wasn't moving.
Not exactly in front, but where I was, I guess.
Nah, I'll be in his face. That'll intimidate him.
You're on the table!
Yeah, I'm T-posing on the table to assert dominance. Okay, we're good. Scully jumps off of the table.
Need a fortitude save from you one last time, please.
Alright.
$39. Alright. With that, so he is now drunk, making him slowed and fatigued.
Mm-hmm.
While you're not as drunk as he is, you felt like the sluggishness kind of run over you, but you're able to fight off the fatigue.
Mm.
So you will not have any debuffs in the next game.
Alright. Fair enough. Do you still want to do it, Scully, or?
I got it.
Alright.
Okay.
There. Please start with a reflex save, please.
Reflex? Got it.
Oh no.
Right, so... do you want to use your hero point to roll that, or are you going to keep it?
I will re-roll that.
Alright.
We're going to be pirates, guys.
Helps. That actually did help you. Alright. Scully, you will have 2 re-rolls for the dice game. He will have 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. You watch as he puts his dice into the cup and begins to shake it before slamming it down and looking at it. Scully,
Yes.
please roll. How many is it?
5d6.
Please roll it. Yep, 5d6, thank you.
Okay, how do I do that?
So you go to the bottom, you grab the
Slash
square,
R. Oh, square.
and then you click the square 5
Yeah, just-
times.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You have 2 re-rolls, so if you wish,
I'm re-rolling
you
that.
can... No, you can pick 2 of your dice to re-roll, or up to 2 of your dice to re-roll.
Okay,
How
but
this game
Hey.
how this
Go
game
ahead.
works before you roll. It is not a high number roll. It is the same number as many times as possible.
Ah.
Ah!
I know where you took this from.
So you might
Well, you
want
got
so
2
because you rolled 2 ones, you might want to keep those 2 ones and try and roll something else into a 1.
Then I'll do the 2 and the 4. Is that okay?
It's.
Yeah.
Is it each
You
time
just roll
you can
the
reroll,
2d6.
or?
So he has 4 rerolls, so he can reroll 4 of his dice if he wants. Or up
But
to
is that-
4 of his.
okay.
Is that every time you roll, or?
No, it is a single roll, and then it is whoever has the best numbers at the end.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The reflex save was to see how many rerolls you got.
Ah!
So
Why isn't it? Roll them dice. Damn.
Hmm.
alright, so you have. So which ones did you reroll?
The 2 and the 4.
So you have 2 1s
2
and 2 3s.
Yep, you have 2 1s and 2 3s.
Yay.
So. And he has 1 more dice he can reroll for him.
I think the scary part is I don't know what he's rolling.
Yep, I'm about to reveal it though. Okay. On his first roll, which I will now reveal. Wait, where'd it go?
Suspense is literally killing me.
Ah, there it is. Alright, if you scroll up a bit, you should hopefully be able to see it.
Woo! Oh, okay.
He got 4, 2 6s, a 1, and a 2. He decided to re-roll 3 of his dice, where he then got 2 6s and a 2.
Oh,
Oof.
Darn.
I think he
Then-
wins this.
Then, with his last re-roll on the 2, he got a 4. So, he has 4 6s. You have 2 1s and 2 2s.
Yay.
No, I think he wins that.
I know.
Yep, he will win the first round. So,
How many
1
rounds
point
we
is taken.
doing?
Best of 3.
Ah, okay.
Alright, reflex roll again to see how many rerolls you get this turn.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
41, he's going to get 4. 28, you get 2 again.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do it publicly because it's not like you can actually cheat or anything.
Yeah.
Alright, so he will do his 5d6. He got 2 5s. He will re-roll all of them but the 5s. He got, let's see, he got nothing, but he has a single re-roll. He is going to re-roll his 3.
Damn.
Did you do your
Yeah.
dice?
So he has
I was
3
waiting for
5s.
him to do his dice.
He has 3 5s.
He has 3 5s.
2
That-
3s.
You got 3 3s, and you can re-roll 2 of them.
No, 2 3s.
Got 2 3s.
So you
Yep.
can read.
A 5 and a 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
4, 5,
re-roll
6.
the 4 and the 5. Oh, didn't go through.
You picked up
Damn.
another 6 though. You actually won this round.
Yeah, nice.
2 pairs.
Yep, 2 pairs beats his 3 of a kind.
Alright, I mildly understand this, actually.
I think I know what game this is.
It's a mix of different games that I put together, but it is based on like
Oh, okay.
different dice games like Bones and stuff like that.
It's
Fair
fucking
enough.
terrifying, is what it is.
1 to
Alright.
1.
1 to 1.
Last game, re-roll, do a reflex save.
Yep.
He'll get 4 re-rolls again. You'll get 3 re-rolls.
Nice.
Alright, would you like him to start?
Yes.
Alright. He got
Ooh.
nothing.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 5, and... he will just re-roll the first 4, so he's going to keep a 6.
I'll be honest, that's
Alright.
impressive.
Oh.
Ooh.
He has,
Yeah, 1 more
he has 2 6s and 2 4s.
Right.
Good luck.
2 6. So he has 2 pairs.
Yep, he has 2 pairs. You have 2
There's
6s.
2 6s.
You have 2 6s, and you can
And-
re-roll the last 3.
I'll re-roll
Yep.
the last 3.
Ah,
Nothing.
Damn.
he wins this.
Scully has lost.
I'm dead.
No,
Go
you're
then.
not dead.
I feel dead.
Oh well, you were always dead.
Eh,
I mean, you're not wrong.
he has a bit of a smile, waves his hand, and gets rid of both the table and the dice. And just looks at you like, not that skeleton.
Thank you. Scully's gonna walk away dejectedly.
You did fine, Scully.
Scully's gonna sulk in the corner.
He is going to look to the rest of you as he pulls his gun out and gets like just twirl it in his hand. Who's next? He watches. He gives a smile, puts his gun back, and stands across from you. Alright, 1 shot. You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Step 1. What would you like to use for your initiative? You can use any of your skills.
My highest would be intimidation.
Alright.
Alright.
His highest is thievery. So, give me an intimidation roll.
Alright.
Nice.
You will have 1 point on the draw. Now it'll be a reflex save as a recovery. So, 1 reflex save, please.
Alright.
And now, target him and fire.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Would you like to reroll?
Rolling.
Alright. So, you beat him on the initiative and had your gun out first. He was able to recover with the reflex to quickly also aim. And you both blast the shit out of each other.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
So you guys watch as this is loud bang of gunfire, which causes the ship to actually rock a little bit in the water. And as the gunfire, as like the black powder goes by, both him and Carmen just have like these fucking like bullet wounds in each other's chest, which like seem to fade with like this ghost fire until they heal.
Huh.
Oh.
He kind of just like looks at you for a bit, Carmen. Lowers his gun and goes, "You know, they really should have written rules if it's a draw."
Yeah, fair enough.
He just like lowers his gun, stuffs it away, and goes, "Alright, fuck it. That was fun. You can have the horn."
Hey.
Oh no, thank
Thank you.
goodness. Thank you.
A sigh of relief comes from Judd as he's like, oh good, we're not staying stuck on the ship.
Thank you.
I did, when I was making this, I was like, what if it is like a complete draw on the fucking, like, the fucking, like, final thing with the gun thing? I'm like, you know what? Pirates wouldn't have made up rules for this, so I'm not gonna make up rules for this.
Do my own thing.
Fair.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure the rules is you're both dead, so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's like no one wins because you're both dead.
You just watch as he, like, once again, waves his hand in this, like, kind of armchair rocking chair thing. Something appears and he just collapses into it. And it sounds like, you know, bobbing back and forth looking at you guys.
Well, we're allowed to. Where would it be located in the ship?
Down, he said down below.
Oh, I guess so. Look. I am a
actually want
little. I'm sloshed.
I
yeah,
guess that's
somebody
the one
else
that
done.
didn't do anything. I'll go find the horn.
Well, as you're walking off, he tries to gesture over his shoulder, but you guys keep yelling over him, and so he can't get it out.
Okay.
Oh.
As you go, so as Tucker goes down the stair,
No.
as you just go downstairs, he then like looks to the other three of you, gestures over and goes, "The horn's in there."
Okay.
Sorry. Thank you.
Then goes Tucker. Come back.
Tecker returns.
Alright. Whoever wants to go grab the horn, go grab the horn.
I'll go grab the horn.
Don wants to know what this man's name was. Because we never
so,
asked. We have a
As you
terrible
walk
habit.
in and begin to look around,
Mhm.
Tucker, you see the horn, but there's no way this is a giant's horn because it's fucking tiny. It's more like your size horn.
Uh-huh.
But next to it, you see what looks like a journal. And as you pick it up and like kind of like look at it a bit, you realize it is recounting the last day of the ship, and even actually after the ship's crash.
Oh.
as you approach him, Dunn, and like ask who he is, he kind of like just leans back in his chair and just, I suppose I'm the captain of the ship now. You can call me Laska.
Lasker.
Laska, Captain Laska Jackal.
Lasker Jekyll. And this mighty ship, what is it called?
Well, its previous captain called it the Sea Bitch.
God fucking damn it!
I knew it! Well, and is that what you're calling it too?
Suppose. I've also come to taking it to calling it my grave.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Fair enough.
So what extra lore do I glean from the journal?
Reading the journal, you see that it speaks of essentially finding a horn known as Dragon Caller, which had the ability to summon dragons to whoever caught it, essentially to aid them.
Oh.
It says something about, stealing it from a cult of dragon worshippers. As you read on, you find that after the ship crashed, it seems the writer, a man by the name of Laska, in poor condition, somewhat survived. It goes on to talking about having a watery burial in the lake for the captain, and then kind of resting on like the last few days before he bled out here on the ship.
Huh.
As you flip the page, though, you see that the writing goes from ink to this like fiery ghost flame, as it then talks about staying watch on the ship if waiting for a crew to relieve the captain.
Aww.
Can you give me a religion check, Teku?
Do you have religion, Teku?
Plus 13, baby.
20. With that, do you remember that ghosts, when basically your spirit is bound to this world, it's not really you? Basically, when you die, you are broken into parts. Part of you will go to the afterlife that is like suited for what kind of person you are. The energy or soul that is you is then recycled into the cycle of life to give life to a new person. This person uses your life energy to be born, or creature, or whatever it is that is used to be born, but isn't actually you. It's just the energy of your life, essentially, being put back into the cycle. All your memories and stuff are like in the afterlife as wherever you end up going. Like if you went to a particular heaven, you might become an angel, or if you went to like one of the beastlands, you might get reincarnated as a particular animal you might have a strong connection to. If you went to the hells, you'd become a devil or something like that. That is you. The life energy of who you are gets recycled. In the act of a ghost, though, it is more a like lingering memory. It is not really you in any way. So this memory of you normally stays for some reason. It might be like, if you're a vengeful spirit, it might be you want revenge on the person who killed you. It might be you have unfinished business. What you're getting through this, it is essentially duty. The duty of this man has been left behind, waiting for someone to relieve him and take control of the ship.
Oh. That's honestly really fascinating.
Mm.
So this actually isn't as he's claiming to be Lask. So Lasker isn't really Lasker. It is just the memory of his duty that's been left behind.
So I assume that there's some kind of roll that we can make to...
Help him pass on.
Yes.
So you can complete a ghost whatever they wish for in like the afterlife. So if they're a vengeful spirit, you can kill the person they want revenge on. You think that if you were to relieve him of his duty and claim ownership of the ship, he might also pass on to the afterlife that way.
Will Teku be a fucking captain?
Well, if we relieve him of his duty, we can take a look to see what this ship can do, and maybe what if it's still functioning after he goes away.
Yup. So I return with the horn after, reading the diary.
The group of you see Teku bring out this, your size horn, like a trumpet, essentially, in size, made of what looks like a horn of possibly a dragon or other lizard creature.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is definitely not made for giants.
Are you gonna...
Group huddle! I will group huddle to discuss
Yes.
the diary.
Everyone gets into a group.
Okay.
The skeleton joins.
Yes, they wanna know.
So, if I remember well about ghosts, this is a memory, not him. And this memory of his is leaving behind a purpose. And apparently that purpose is to find a ship, a new captain and crew. We can help him pass on if we either find a captain and crew, or one of us takes the role of captain, therefore relieving him of the position.
How would that work?
Is there a role to know that? Would that be society? Who would know that?
It was like, we can just say, I'll be captain and never commit. So that's what I'm asking.
Do not
society.
fucking commit. How fucking dare you?
You can do society or thievery on this check.
Society!
I am shit on both of those.
Dan, you have no fucking clue.
Yeah, does anyone else want to try?
I
Let me
think
try
Cole
society.
has the best society and
Or no.
thievery.
I had the best thievery check, yes.
Cole has a plus 19 to thievery.
Scully, with
Yes?
your limited knowledge, there's not really, a way to, announce yourself as captain of the ship, a big ritual or anything. As far as you're aware, just taking the ship makes you, owning a ship makes you a captain. Carmen, with your thievery check, you're aware that as this is a pirate ship, either a ship is handed to you from the last captain, or you just take it because you're a pirate.
So the best way to take it would be to get it out of here somehow.
No, we just say we take it.
Can we just write our name on it?
No, just tell him.
So we just say ship is ours now?
We you tell him we can relieve him of his duty.
Heh, you said duty.
You also said relieve.
God damn it!
I don't know why that one got me better than fucking duty.
It's just as simple as telling him if he's willing to move on, we can relieve him of his duty and take care of the ship for him.
You're the one who knows his name. I was in there.
Okay. So I asked, it's Lesker, right?
Lasker.
Lasker.
Yeah, I'll put it in the fucking chat.
Yeah,
Lasker Jackal.
Lesker. Wait, that jackal actually seems familiar.
That
It should.
is a very familiar jackal.
Anyways, I think I know who it's related to now. I asked Lasker, does he want to move on? If so, we can relieve him of his duty.
Taking a captain's ship, are we?
Only if you want. He
You
seems
kinda,
very
looks at-
bored for a while.
He looks around at you guys, and then he's going to point past you at Carmen.
Mhm.
That lass has got some fire in her to be a pirate. After all, she shot me.
Fair enough.
You watch as he gets out of his chair, making it like vanish in front of him. Then looks across at you. All right. Something tells me the original captain isn't coming back to claim it, a lazy gob. So, you swear by the sea to look after what's left of the ship. Yep. To keep it safe and continue to care for it.
I do.
Alright, that's good enough.
That's right.
Any, what's the word I'm looking for? Any, advice on how to care for the engine?
Oh, that thing's fucked.
Alright, Scully, you've been given free rein to the engine. Don't
Heck yeah.
explode.
I'll do my best. No promises. I don't perform miracles.
Or you might do. You never know.
You know what? That's true.
I said don't
You know what?
explode.
They kind of watch as he kind of steps forward to you, Carmen. Well, the captain needs a captain's weapon. Which do you want last? Mine or the previous ones? And you watch as he pulls his jacket back, and you see this beautiful, like, rapier hanging from his waist, with a wolf carved into the pommel of it. And then he reveals on the other side, obviously, the massive hand cannon that he used to shoot you with.
So, as hand cannon, is that scatter shot or is that single shot?
Single shot.
Well, I guess the gun is what I'm more familiar with, so that's what I will take.
He takes the gun out and, like, swings it around so he's holding it by the barrel, opposite to you, and as you take it, you watch as the ghostly, like, apparition of it suddenly, like, whooshes over it and becomes physical in your hand.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, admiring the hand cannon, you see that it is this beautiful gold-tinted cannon that ends in like the head of a dragon mouth with its mouth open, so the bullets are like blasting out of its open mouth.
That's cool.
Oh.
Alrighty.
As you like hold it, it kind of like radiates its knowledge of the gun into you, so you know everything about it. This gun is essentially created through essence of a water dragon.
Oh.
So, it is a +2 greater striking hand cannon.
Oh, nice.
It fires regular like regular shot essentially. However, it explodes on contact, doing splash damage to things around it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You can also use a full charge of it, so 3 actions, to instead activate the dragon power within it, and let out a torrent of water and blast people with that instead.
Nice.
Sorry.
So the water comes out in a 40-foot cone. It does 4d12 bludgeoning damage, and on a failed reflex save, knocks the person backwards and prone.
Nice.
I will put that in your inventory for you.
Yahoo.
All right.
Herman's brace of pistols is now 2 tigers and a dragon.
Oh, hell yeah.
I just imagine it's like, oh no, someone's on fire again. Water gun.
In case you want to swap, I'll also let you know what the sword does, in case. So, it is also a +2 greater striking short sword. It has the ability that if you want to use it to trip or disarm a person, you can use your thievery check instead of the regular athletics.
Mm-hmm.
It is also a dancing sword, so you can throw it out and it will begin to dance around you and act on its own. So instead of you attacking it, at the end of your turn, it will attack whoever you are attacking if they're in range.
Oh.
If it was done picking, that would probably be good, but I think the hand cannon is better for me.
Yeah, no, it sounds more of a Carmen thing, because as much as the sword is like, I'm in love with my sword, and that means I would probably break apart the other one.
As you take the hand cannon off him, you feel the entire ship suddenly like retch and move. You hear the cracking of boards, and as you look back at the front of the ship, you watch as this green ghostly flame kind of like engulf it and starts slowly creeping towards you guys.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck!
Last guy kind of just chuckles and says, "You probably want to get off. I don't think you want to go.
Oh fuck, oh fuck!
I don't think you want to go where this is going."
No.
Yep, fair enough. Bye, Lasker.
Fair enough.
Later,
God
Gator.
dang it! I clicked apparently back.
As you bail from the ship, you watch as the flame rushes along the front of the ship, and as it does, the ship is just breaking apart, turning into like rotted, broken wood and smashing into the water below, until the entire ship just gets engulfed until only the frame of it is left. You watch Alaska, who walks up and stands behind the captain wheel, take a hold of it a little bit, look back at you, and simply give you a nod as the flame kind of like is erupting everything around him, turning this once pristine, glorious ship into essentially rubble.
Fair enough.
Damn.
Hey there, you watch Alaska then like look at you guys, and with a bit of a bit of a smile, just yells out, "If you see a man out there called Drake, kick him in the ass for me for not coming back."
Fair enough.
Is that literal or figurative?
I'll take it. I'm gonna take it literally.
Alright,
take
so
it
plants a foot on his butt.
And with that, you watch as, along with the ship, he also just like vanishes in this ghostly fire. As all that is now standing in the ice is the wreckage of a ship that seems to have crashed here long ago. The front of the ship just completely splintered and smashed into the ice. And all that's left really is where you guys were once standing in the captain area, but it has long since rotted away, with not much left of it. As you guys dispark and like turn back to watch the ship, you turn around and see both giants who are now standing together. Yeah, both like turn their head and watch you guys dispark and just be like, "Where the fuck did you guys go? You just vanished as you stepped onto the ship." They then watch as they look back at the ship and see that the mirage of it disappears and all that's left is the rubble. What happened?
Ghosts.
Ghost gambling.
We had to deal with the captain of the ghost of the captain. We found a horn, but we think
Holds
it's
the
not
horn
the
over
horn.
my head.
We don't think it's the same horn.
Alas is just like looking at this in shock, but Wolverine just like clears up the first and then turns to you. Did you now? Well, let's see it anyway. As he wanders over to have a look at it.
Yep.
Zek is holding up the horn.
Behold.
He kind of has to squat down and like really lean in to see it. Yes, I don't think that would be a giant's horn. Though something about it does seem somewhat familiar. Do you know what it is?
So I found a journal entry that said that they stole it from a dragon cult, and they said that whoever blows on it could summon dragons to help them.
Interesting.
I imagine that's the speculation, though. I wonder if they actually knew it. Oh!
Sorry, needed to check Alaska for a second.
Fair enough. Oh, you okay, Diamond? You kind of got that down on that a little hard.
Baby boy?
Yeah, he's fine. He just...
Oh, Bruce
Was
looked
a-
up at me when I said that. Different baby boy me.
No, only he's the baby boy.
He's the only baby boy. He's the only one.
To fill up some air or whatnot, I imagine Lasker is a child of an
Olt's
origin character. Yeah, Olt's character. Did he have like a Fox girlfriend? I don't remember. Wait, yes, he did.
If you're so, out of context for everyone who may not be aware, and for those who need a refresher, Alt's first character, his paladin, Rubilla, ended up with Ren's character's sister.
Right.
And they had two kids. One was Navi, who ended up being his second character, and her younger brother, Lasker, who ended up becoming a pirate for Captain Drake, and eventually became his first mate.
Oh, nice.
I would like to remind you that he is not a pirate.
That is true. He is
Captain
not a
Drake
pirate.
Captain Drake is totally not a pirate. And is probably still alive running around somewhere, even though he technically died here.
That was centuries ago.
Yeah.
Don't question it.
The man is an enigma.
He is indeed an enigma.
I wonder, which leg is he missing today, and which leg will he be missing tomorrow? That's not a joke.
Or maybe he has a hook for a hand.
Which hand, though?
Uh,
It'll change within 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know what I did with it.
Oh.
I can't find the dragon horn. I thought I put it
Oh.
on Lasker, but it's not on him, so I'll have to
Oh.
remake that later.
Oh, that's fine.
Gotcha. So this is what
It's-
you meant by saying this was going to be this quest was going to have a legacy thing at the end.
Yep. And the final cherry on this. As you guys are like, watching what's left of the ship kind of like dip and begin to sink a little bit into the lake. Now that the illusion of it isn't keeping it up anymore. Carmen.
Yeah.
You suddenly feel a voice in the back of your head. The voice is not one you've heard before. It speaks in a very ancient tongue of Draconic. But even that you don't speak it, you seem to understand what it says.
Oh.
I champion thanks you for rescuing her child. As such, the myself, the Wayfinder, god of metallic dragons, gives you a boon.
God damn it! Carmen keeps getting random boons.
Pleasure to
Carmen
be
is
of
God's
service.
favorite.
It's the second draconic voice that's been in my head, and the first one was my boss.
So, Carmen, you will get, for being the one to relieve Lasker,
Mm-hmm.
You will get the boon of Asper, the god of metallic dragons known as the Wayfinder.
Sweet.
Let me just remind myself what that is.
Fair enough.
No worries. That's what the archives are for.
Yarp.
Yep. Where did I write this down?
Is it the Horn of Dark or for whatever it is called? Yes, it is the Horn of Dark. To be fair, that's just me replacing the old name for the Pathfinder name.
Yeah.
I like this song, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you. Alright, you'll get the boon of the Wayfinder. This boon will teach you a few different spells, but they have been enhanced by Asp, changing their element from whatever element they are to lightning damage.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So let's see.
I'm gonna do a religion check to basically give a prayer for Lasker and the sea bitch.
Carmen's just sitting there with this bemused look on her face after that thing. It's just like, Well, that happened.
It did indeed happen.
Well, yeah, that. She gestures at the ship, but I just had a god talk in my head.
Again?
Yes, again.
Okay, you will gain the spells Color Spray, Scorching Ray, but it will be lightning damage rather than fire.
Oh, nice.
Draconic Resistance Lightning, which when cast will make you immune to electric damage for 1 hour.
Very nice.
Groovy.
And then an enhanced version of Burning Hands, which will do lightning damage instead of fire, but will have a larger cone matching that of an adult red dragon.
Wow.
Nice. So, Carmen has become a fox Zenogre.
Yes.
Essentially. I will also let you know, the Dragon Horn that you guys have is a wondrous item. When you blow into it, it will cast the spell Call Dragon, which will summon a dragon of your level or lower, of your choice, to assist you in battle.
A whole ass dragon.
Yes.
The dragon will show up and assist you for an hour before it flies off again.
Oh.
At the moment, because of your level, it can only summon drakes, but once you get to level 10, you'll be able to summon wormling dragons.
Oh.
And anyone can use this after you attune to it. I will hand that out in a bit because I have to remake it, essentially.
Fair enough.
All right.
Is it a one use or multi-use?
Once per day.
Ooh.
Oh.
Unlike the fan.
So,
Unlike the fan.
Of which we all misread.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, this will allow you to essentially summon a dragon once per day, or in this case, a drake.
That's
Once
sick
you're
as
level
hell.
Once you're level 10 and higher, you can start summoning stronger dragons, going all the way up to 18, where it will allow you to summon the strongest dragon of your level, being a ancient gold dragon.
Oh.
Ooh.
But that's if you make it that high.
Fair.
Fair enough.
But yep, congratulations. You completed essentially the Legacy Dungeon, discovering some origin stuff from your old characters, and also gained some powerful boons.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
With that, the giants will travel with you to leave the Goblin Cave once again. Bit disappointed that their items of essentially their search led to a dead end, but we'll continue to search for their history, and who knows, maybe you might encounter them again in the future.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
We apologize that it was not there.
They give a bit of it happens, but who knows? They still think they're on the right track.
Fair enough.
I mean, I would say that for a ship to hold an item meant for you, it would have to be a ship big enough for you, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. If they stole it from the
Yeah,
giants.
that's true.
Like a horn or hammer for a giant would definitely still fit in the ship somewhere. It would take
Yeah.
up a lot of room, but it would still fit.
Fair.
Yep. Alright. So,
Did we get any EXP for this?
yep, I'm about to tell you.
Alright.
Ooh.
Alright, for playing the pirate game, you each get 50 XP.
Woo!
Yeah. Enjoy your XP, guys.
You get a 2 red!
Yes, everyone gets it. I'm not going to do that thing. Where only one person gets it. It was a joke that you got 1 XP earlier.
Yeah.
For helping Alaska and helping him pass on to the other side, you get 80 XP.
Yay!
So that puts us
We're
at 470.
470?
470.
And then finally, for beating the Ice Goblin and storyline and defeating all 3 bosses, doing the final dungeon and locating your PathFinder bonus, as you have found an item of a location of importance, being the resting place of the Sea Bitch, an ancient ship with some great historical value behind it, that you are able to then report as Pathfinders. You gain an extra 100 XP.
Yeah!
570.
Nice.
Sick as hell, bro.
I pushed 2. Holy shit, I clicked the wrong one.
The guild will be happy to hear about this.
Yep. Then we'll make a report of it later, when we get to actual Pathfinder location. Or you know what I mean.
And I suppose there's also the reward money for turning in the bounties as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if we get anything for that. I don't know if we get anything for the Troll King because he wasn't mentioned, but I don't know, they might give something for it.
Yeah.
We'll fast travel you guys back to Orcaster, where you can turn in all the bounties you've collected.
Yep.
So, for Black Orc, for the Blacktooth Orc, you guys get 1,000 gold.
Let's
Neat.
go!
That
So,
250 for each.
250 each.
neat.
Alright, I'll put that in mind. 250 gold.
For defeating the Hobgoblin General, you get 100 gold each.
Neat.
100 gold each, gotcha.
Yeah, okay, so that's 350 at the moment.
So, he was worth 400 gold. And while they didn't have a bounty for the Troll King himself, they will give each of you an extra 200 gold for his defeat.
Neat!
So 550 each.
550.
As the Troll King was of pretty big importance, being a king of trolls, essentially.
Fair
And
enough.
could have
Yeah,
been
that's fair.
even though he didn't have a bounty, he could have been a big problem later on down the track, so they are very happy to hear that you took care of one.
Fair
He could have
enough.
become a problem.
Especially since he had like 4 ice trolls with him, and those have also been nasty to deal with.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think we will leave it here for today.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So, you are back in Orcaster, so if you guys want to look on the week to be like, I want to do a bit more shopping before you leave, you are free to do so.
Yeah.
Especially now that you have some extra money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff to sell.
Also,
Make
yeah.
some money.
Oh! I mean, has it been a day already?
Yeah, probably.
Shall we
Okay,
try the
so
shoes
we can-
again?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
we can try the shoes again.
Alright, let me get the shoes before you all roll for it.
No worries.
Let me just put my feet in there.
No.
It'll be fine.
There you go. You may pick what you wish to do.
Well,
My
Oh,
best
oh,
day.
Maybe
Occultism
to know
is the-
what I'm actually have good.
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
Occultism again.
Occultism is the easy one. The other 3 are of similar value of being hard.
alright.
I don't know why it rolled that as private, but
Yeah, why does it... How do I...
I
Yep.
can reveal.
Huh.
there we go.
Why did it fucking private?
Unfortunately, you all failed again to work out the boots.
Nice.
We might have to actually pay someone to check it out!
Tell us what the fuck this is.
Let's see. Reveal Magic is a level 2 spell. Let's see. For 100 gold, you can get the wizard in town to reveal what the boots do.
Fair enough.
I think we should just try every day until we get it.
I
I
am
mean,
willing
if everyone
to
just
pay.
put, if we just
Everyone-
everyone pitch in 25 gold, then we get that done.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Should
we'll
we
just
do
all-
that now just so we can know, or wait for next
Yeah,
time?
let's
Yeah.
do that now.
Let's,
Yeah.
yeah, let's
Let me
just do
subtract
that
my
now.
gold.
Yeah, 25.
Yep.
I have
Each
one.
pitching 25.
Yep.
Alright, you go to the store that looks like a wizard's hat, and inside the cat boy takes the boots, shimmy shards it, and legally distinct Krista hands it back to you guys.
Right.
They are
Hellfire.
They are Hellfire boots.
Oh.
Neat.
So, when you activate them by using 2 actions to clip them together, your movement will leave a trail of fire behind you. Any creature that moves through the fire will take 3d6 fire damage.
See, I was fine.
We wouldn't have known.
Fair.
They could have been cursed.
Also fair.
I have once again acquired yet another fucking staff to meld into my old one.
Just
I will
finish
also
them
let-
stats.
It will also, once you attune to the boots, you gain fire resistant 10 while wearing it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Probably something to give to Dunn, because they'll do a lot of running forward.
Yeah, probably be the one who moves forward most.
Either way, I wasn't going to take him anyway, because I already got an artifact from it, this whole thing.
I technically did too.
The ring of ramming and the Hellfire boots are both very interesting. And could work for me, but I'll deliberate on them later.
Yeah,
I mean,
they can be done over
Scully got something last time, so if you took those 2, everyone gets something from this treasure from the dungeon.
Honestly, yeah.
Fair enough.
I was curious to,
Want to go outside?
like, it was kind of random with Laska who we ended up liking the most, but I was curious if someone else was going to be like, nah, I'm going to take control of the ship and make it, like, play for it.
Nah. Like,
Basically, I was curious who was going to get the boon at the end from Asp.
I mean,
No.
see,
Context on that, Alt's character Rubilla, so Laska's mum, as a paladin and then later champion, once, you know, he got to high enough levels, I basically asked Alt which god he would want Rubilla to be with, and he picked Asp to be his patron, so you get a boon of Asp for basically helping Rubilla out by saving her son.
Ah.
huh.
So you can fake Alt for that boon there, Cole.
Wahoo!
Like, as the spellcaster, I would have liked the spells, but also neither of those weapons suited me, so.
Yeah. I mean, now Carmen just has a little bit more to fall back on, just in case she needs to do something. That, and, you know, with the whole burning hands things, if she does get surrounded, or, you know, just if she sees a need to do some clearing other than shooting, that's an option.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining her armor just changed now for what it was from the boon, and now Carmen looks like she's wearing Zenogre armor.
Lord.
Fair enough.
Well, I had fun.
Yeah,
I did as well.
Oh,
Although
that's
the
what I'm
dice
looking for.
game scared me.
Yeah, the pirate game did scare me too, because it's like, the dice could have been really, really mean to us.
Yeah.
Yep.
One with the ship, one with the crew.
Well, yeah, there's a way out of anything. The whole
That's
point is
true.
to fail forward.
Fair enough.
Fail
It
forward.
blew. If we had completely failed, what would have happened? Like,
You would have joined Alaska on a side adventure to essentially reclaim everyone's soul.
oh,
Oh.
interesting.
You would go on a ghost pirate adventure into the afterlife for a bit.
Oh,
Ah, cool.
Interesting.
that sounds like it could have been fun.
Would have
Yeah.
Tucker would have been able to join us for that?
So, it would have been up to Teku if they go with them because they were not part of the deal. If Teku did not decide to go, Ren could have made a new character in the Ghost Realm to join the party for a bit, or he could have played as Lasker himself if he wished.
Oh,
That would
fair
have been
enough.
fun.
So Ren would have had options if he decided he didn't want Teku to go into the afterlife.
Fair
Fair.
enough.
But essentially, you would have done a bunch of things in the afterlife realms. A lot of fucking pirate-based stuff. And it would have ended with all of you getting your reprieve that way and saving Lasker's soul that way.
Fair enough.
Would have been sweet. But I do like that we managed to do this.
Alright.
Fair enough.
The downside would have been a massive fucking detour to getting the bream and everything else.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, what is your guys' plan when you leave Orcaster? Are you going straight to Bream, or do you want to stop off somewhere else?
I'm down to go to Bream.
Wasn't there something we wanted to check? Wasn't there... Isn't some characters close by before Bream?
So, meta knowledge,
Yes.
Thalor has Gaston.
Yep.
Daggermoon might have an old NPC. He's not a. I don't think anyone would care too much about it. But you would have you can meet some NPCs from the Horde of the Dragon Queen playthrough. So, a half blue dragon man.
You say that? No, you can't just tell me that.
I know that.
I'll let you know. There's a chance it's not a guarantee. Much like
Okay.
Alistair, I will roll a dice when you get to see if he is there or not. But
Fair enough.
that is
know-
one of the places he can be, as it is a place he freakens a lot.
Would that mean his boyfriend would also be somewhere around?
His boyfriend might also be there, yes, if he is also around.
Oh, I might want to go to Daggermoon!
I know that, technically speaking, we have made plot for Teku here in these mountains.
Is it
Yes.
which mountains?
The ones next to Philora.
Once,
I thought it was Valoran specifically.
Well, if you want, we can.
So,
basically go
the way Ren has said it is that it wasn't Falora exactly, but it was a village near Falora.
Ah.
It was
So, yeah, we
basically,
can go here.
it's basically a small village, so therefore it's not considered high priority if something bad goes down there. And we put it up in the mountains to make it more of a pain in the ass for anyone to be like, yeah, that's worth the fucking time and effort.
So I'll let you know that not every little village is on the map. There are small places dotted around the place that might have like a few, like 10 houses and some farmland that you can come across.
Huh.
The only towns that have a name is things that are large enough, which
Fair.
requires a population of about 100, I believe, to become a town.
Fair enough.
But there might be like a small town with like, you know, a few families that live there, and that's it.
Yeah.
So Teku's town is up in those mountains. It's just not on the map because it's not big enough to be put on a map.
Fair enough.
Right.
However, it is also a good thing to note that Teku technically doesn't know that her village is up in that mountain. She was secreted away. So, Teku is kind of
essentially-
here blindly with you guys.
Essentially, the only reason for you guys to go to Flora travel-wise is meta knowledge, and you guys are like, that place looks interesting, and trying to give your character a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Daggermoon is technically on the way to Bream.
So it's
I
probably
technically,
Daggermoon.
with good old blood splatter, I did say if you end up in Philora, say hello to Gaston for me.
That's true.
That is true.
But that was if you end up there, so there is no real reason for us to go there.
Technically, I guess we could go to Daggermoon, Bream, and then up to Philora. You know, things can lead us to Philora.
Yeah. But, like, I would say that once you get to, like, around here-ish, Teku might start recognizing. That is basically what I'm gonna say.
What would you say if this is the path you want to take?
Yeah. That
Yeah,
could work.
currently that line will do.
And maybe on the path that, well, you can have Teku be like,
Huh, this is starting to
kind of
look familiar.
yeah. And then that's how we end up heading back towards Teku's story plots.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Alright. That's
I
all
gotta
need
get
know.
to work!
Alright, bye, chat!
Bye, chat.
No, what were
Bye,
you-
chat.
Okay, bye.
What?
Blue was gonna say something!
Oh, go ahead, Blue.
I was gonna say anything.
I thought you were.
I was probably just confirming the line in my head, but spoke out loud.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright,
Bye.
bye, chat.